up, everybody? Welcome to the special Sunday stream today. Making sure everything's looking all nice and put together here for you today. Oh my God, thank you so much for hanging out, for joining us here on this absolutely lovely October 27th, 2024. We're here, of course, with Dusty Gogo from the Hidden Power Podcast. Dusty, how are you doing today?
Dude, I'm so ready to share some O-Power.
Oh, wow. Okay,
I was catching up on the VOD. A lot of great moments. A lot of amazing experiences to be had in the Kalos region. So I'm excited to rejoin the stream tonight. I hope everyone's doing well.
Yeah, it's funny. I think so. I've had a takeaway since putting the game down yesterday. And
tell me about it.
I actually
have. I had a couple ideas too. Like actually, right before the stream, I kind of had an idea. You had just found Snorlax, but I want to hear what you got going on.
Oh yeah, I had just found Snorlax. Yeah. So the thing that I'm thinking about is, I think more than maybe any Pokemon game I've ever played, this game is so inoffensive. It is so there is. And I think
which can have value.
Right, which can definitely have value. I'm finding that it is extremely playable. It is just like you are. Yeah. It is a Pokemon game through and through. They are showing you things that are the same but different. And it's comforting. It's familiar. There's like a sweetness to it. And I think it does lean into, I think there's two types of Pokemon games. Yeah. There's vivid and non-vivid, and this is definitely in the vivid side of the Venn diagram. Wow. Okay. Can you give me a little bit on that? What you think that is?
To me, like, so okay. Well, I guess it's kind of there are a lot of factors that go into it. I think like the top level is that it's literally just a bright, like the engine, the art style is bright. I think sorted, and maybe there's chibis, right? Maybe things are more family friendly, right? A little softer, maybe more like on the cute side, right? It's like if you describe Pokemon as like a Japanese monster collecting game, you're like, okay, I know what that is. That's the type of game. Those are the type of Pokemon games that kind of fit into that category. To me, that is Gen 2. I think that's Gen 4. I think it's Gen 6. And now that I'm saying this, maybe it's every other generation if we have to create a pattern.
This is fascinating.
I think Gen 7 fits into this as well, and Gen 8. Yeah. But Gen 9, no. Gen 5, non-vivid. Gen 3, the art is vivid, but the gameplay and specifically the engine, non-vivid.
Wow.
Is any of this resonating?
Yeah, definitely.
Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, that's a vivid game.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, yeah.
Legends Arceus, non-vivid.
Yeah, that's an interesting distinction. So I think like the thing that I'm thinking most about is I don't know if you got this far in the VOD, but we ended the stream yesterday going to this big castle. And we explored the castle. It's very interesting. I actually want to go back there because it was it was close to the end of the stream yesterday, and I think I was getting tired.
This is the Perfume Palace.
That's correct. And I was getting a little tired, and I think that there is more stuff to see in that castle and in that area than I was.
Did you go through the castle? I'm not trying. Sorry for interrupting you.
No, of course not. No, yeah. So we explored the castle, but we didn't talk to every single NPC.
Sure.
And now I'm making my way back there, and I just I want to check up on that castle.
Okay. Yeah, a little castle checkup.
Yeah, that's my plan. So
yeah,
and then we can move on from there. But I want to talk to you talk to you about the castle, because I think that there is wait, oh no. What have I done?
No, I can hear stuff.
Oh, okay, great. Okay.
But are you showing this to the No, we're live. We're doing it.
No, we're doing great. We're doing great.
Okay.
So this castle was an interesting scene just because this was the most personality and particular flavor kind of emerging in the game so far by I would say a pretty significant margin. They have you go to this castle as a contrast to another landmark earlier in the region to show you the differences between these two kind of like places in history. And here you have this like 1%er who has this very ornate, decorated in gold, very large, like they have all of this money, and a lot of the NPCs in here are just like talking about them having money, being rich, being bougie. When you go up to this castle, before they even let you in, they charge you 1,000 Poke dollars.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's a lot of money, man.
Yeah.
I do think, that is a lot of money, because I was gonna say, well, it's really more like $10 probably. If you wanted to convert it to a currency more similar to yen. However, if we're a 10 to 16-year-old boy, that's a lot of bones.
No, 100%. And I was struck by the amount of NPCs that I talked to in this castle that brought up like, oh, this is like, let's talk to this lady.
Okay.
It said that kings of ancient times would use Pokemons as sentries. I bet they used Pokemon with the okay, that's not helpful to my narrative right now, lady. Hold on. Hold on. Let me find another one.
Yeah, we need someone that's gonna validate my singular political.
Well, hold on. This place is full of working class NPCs that are
but I see this. I don't know, Jake, have you ever been to a castle like this in real life? Maybe not obviously the same one.
No.
So in Rhode Island, in New England, there's this series of castles called the Breakers. I think that's what the family was named after. And I went to it one time, and I don't even know what they did, but they were rich, and they would ship ancient architecture from Europe to New England, and then that was like built into their castle, and it was insane to be like, it kind of felt like this, where I'm standing in the middle of their, this isn't a standard home, right? This is a castle, right? Anyways, you could have like a basketball game in the in like the front room or whatever, right?
Yeah.
It's like a stadium. Yeah.
No, totally. I think it's fun that I just picked up the amulet coin, the item that helps you make more money in the game.
Yeah, that's fitting. So that's nice.
Yeah, from this location, that's cool. But okay, wait, I think this might be the
Here we go. We gotta validate his opinion.
Okay, check this out. The owner of this palace only inherited it. It's not as though he earned it.
Ooh, okay. What's the other guy say?
Okay, but for you were here before when I told you I thought that there was a bit of a Nepo discourse.
Yeah, no, definitely, yeah. So remind me, the other castle, I think what I heard in the VOD, I think you said that the other castle was the people there gave all of their stuff away. And then this castle, or is that the same castle?
No, yeah, the people in the other castle gave it all away. Yeah. So it's not as well kept as this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a bit of a contrast here.
Just because the parents were great, it surely does not mean that their children will also be great.
Oh, this is okay. This is good. I like this.
Dude,
there's a theme here.
And I gotta tell you, I think it's interesting because there's a little bit of a position of authority here, because we are in the castle of the rich inheritor of the generational wealth, and yet inside this castle, even the people here are like,
Yeah. We know, we all know how this is really going on.
It's interesting to me.
What do they say? It's not it. Oh, this is the same. This is the same text.
It doesn't mean their children will also be great. In fact, the opposite is often true.
Wow.
That's
bold.
And it's funny because we had just gotten our second starter from the professor of this region, and he made a comment about how we were selected because our mother is a famous Rhyhorn racer. And Serena was selected because her parents are well-known trainers. Yeah. So I just think something's going on here. There's they have something to say about I don't know, about that idea. And I'm wondering I'm wondering if it will go anywhere. I'm wondering if there will be a character who learns a lesson about that, who has any kind of revelation about that. So
catch me up on so you met Lysander again, right?
Yeah, briefly, yes, but it was more or less meaningless.
Okay, great. No, this is really good. It's kind of nice to see this theme developing a little bit more, right?
Yeah, definitely. I'm kind of surprised. I came out here because I thought a lot of these people were maybe trainers, and now I'm realizing that they are not.
So something that I was thinking about listening to the VOD was, you were like, why is there a castle here? Why are there all these people here? And I was ready to leave a comment with a timestamp, but I'll just say it now. I think this is just like this is the environmental like scaffolding, right? This is the lore that Pokemon fans enjoy, and this is a iconic scene right here. That little camera tilt. You like this? Yeah. So apparently, like all of like these, I'm pretty sure these are two different. I don't even know. Lumi would know. My buddy Lumio's post from the Hidden Power podcast would know. But all of this Kalos lore, these brothers, they will show up later on, and I think more of these characters that we're going to end up meeting in this game are descendants of these two people. So, and I think that might have been a statue of one of those people back there. So there's all these different depictions, and there's also like in that castle, there's also depictions of some of the Unova dragons. Yeah, which are also owned.
Reshiram and Zekrom at opposite sides of the garden.
Yeah. So no, this is cool, man. I do want to. So the other thought that I was kind of throwing around in my head. Yeah. We've talked before about the. Oh, is this a new Pokemon for you?
No, we found him before. Yeah, okay. We caught one, I believe.
Oh, great. What was the nickname? Did we?
Does that symbol mean that we didn't? It's like a white Pokeball in the corner.
Yeah, you think it would be like a colored Pokeball.
Wait, I thought I caught one, chat.
That might be what that is.
Okay.
Okay, so but the idea that I'm thinking about is
the symbol means you did catch it. Okay, thank you, chat.
Okay.
Yeah.
From Game Freak's perspective, I wonder how much they were thinking, and they must have been thinking about, right? This is the first 3D Pokemon game, right? Yeah. We see all these beats of Kanto pandering, right? And some of them are justified. Some of them are maybe function in the story of of X and Y. But I also think it might just be a matter of Game Freak wanting to give players an opportunity to basically just like relive iconic moments in 3D. So like maybe if you were to take that Snorlax scene, for example, take it out of context of this game, you can just be like, oh, you can apply this now to be like, oh, this is how it was always supposed to be depicted, right? Maybe this is how Game Freak always wanted this story to look, right? This encounter with Snorlax. They've got the scale there. That's kind of interesting. And there's another one I don't want to spoil, but there's another like trainer to Pokemon moment. Okay. And it's a Kanto Pokemon, and it's
okay.
Yeah, it's pretty iconic. Right, like and we talked about this already, but I just think that it might just be as vapid as them being wanting to like show off the technology, right?
Yeah, I don't even think it's
like again, I think of the thing that was like impactful for me when I was like in college, when The Force Awakens, the Star Wars soft reboot came out, and I'm like, this is literally just a new version. It's a soft reboot.
Sure,
right? It's just a new version of all of these same beats.
Yeah,
right?
The same but different. Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe that's different, but it's like if this is still, I don't know. I'm thinking about it like, I don't know. Like these are the same creators that made Red, Blue, and Yellow, right? Now that they have the first opportunity to make a 3D game, I don't know. I don't know how deep this goes.
No,
but I wonder if they were actively thinking about like wanting to be like, let's it's almost like an archive. It's like, oh, let's recapture this thing in 3D in this new engine, because we're not going to actually be able to put out a Kanto game for another 8 years. Here we go.
That makes sense to me. I think like it's funny. I think people often, so I noticed this in my Heart Gold streams, where anytime I would fight like a specific gym leader or somebody in the Elite Four and they didn't have a lot of Johto Pokemon, people would react negatively, and they would say like, oh, this is so stupid. And I've never completely understood that perspective. Like, if it was a different Pokemon instead of Snorlax, would it really hit you that different?
Yeah.
Because can I tell you the truth?
I think it would have to make
in Ultra Sun they use a Tauros. And and I am not like, oh, thank God it's not Snorlax.
Yeah, and they even give you Charizard as a fly Pokemon.
Yeah,
right?
sure.
But I think that's maybe cool because those weren't things that had happened. I mean, they're roadblocks. We've seen roadblocks before, but that's like those ride Pokemon was that's kind of the first of its kind.
Yeah.
Right. So I think those stand alone, and to utilize the Kanto Pokemon, which are familiar, it's kind of nice. But they also use like Herdier.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think the problem
which is so random.
Sure. I think the problem is, okay, really quick, let me name this guy.
Okay.
The weed Pokemon. During the day, that's right. It stays in the cold underground to avoid the sun. It grows.
I gotta say, Jake, I'm sorry. I always thought this was an onion. It's an onion. It grows in the ground. Right. It's a bulb. It's a tuberous vegetable.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Okay.
Maybe. Funyun. I thought you were gonna go like French onion soup.
No, hey, that's not bad though. That's not bad. Yeah, it's funny. Because I think like, okay, so let's talk about storytelling. So you've got a Snorlax. You see the Snorlax in the road. What is the impact of seeing that Snorlax? I think obviously you could maybe make an argument that Snorlax is an inherently comedic Pokemon. Using the Snorlax itself is the punchline.
Yeah.
And I think that is great. I totally understand that. I think it has always served that kind of purpose. But now the question becomes, I think, over the course of many years, Pokemon develops a language with people who play it. There is like it's not quite like inside outside, but there is storytelling in terms of which Pokemon are chosen to appear where and why. That is a story choice. So like when you are given a ride Pokemon, what Pokemon that is, these are important things. Yeah. And I do think like when I ask myself, okay, so why is it Snorlax in the language of how Pokemon communicates, in the language of telling me about a game or telling me about a region? And I don't think I can make any logical, meaningful, or most importantly, impactful connection between Kanto and Kalos to tell you why that Snorlax is there.
I totally agree with you.
The only thing I can tell you to explain why that Snorlax is there is that they're in the real world, in the first Pokemon games. Like that's the explanation. And,
absolutely.
And that's fine. You are allowed to do those things, but it is not. That's not emotional impact as much as it is intellectual impact.
No, for sure. I think it's kind of the same thing. We were already talking about this yesterday, but I think the framing that I'm imagining Game Freak might be in is rather than just doing it to pander, because I think we look at it in a negative light. We go, oh, they're just trying to pander to us. This is baby. They're not. There's no thought behind it. And I guess what I'm suggesting is maybe the thought behind it was, this is an iconic Pokemon moment. Let's display it in 3D for the very first time. That's where I'm coming at.
Because I think the idea
that just makes more sense. We don't give them enough credit.
They're not,
you know?
Yeah, because listen, pandering does happen, but pandering is like, if nobody is buying this game because Snorlax is a roadblock. There's no consumer who goes, so I don't know. Like
they put it on the box in the back of on the back of the box. So if I had, I feel like the correct thing, if this game is still limited to the classic Pokemon formula where, you were talking about how like they have to make a new person to replace Bill for some reason, right?
Yeah.
If we're to assume that's how it is and they have to do that, I think it could be more effective if they just like replace Snorlax with something that's way more French or Kalosian, right?
Sure.
Just anything. And I don't know. It could literally be anything. Or do something that's just more memorable in general where, in Sinnoh, there's a roadblock in Diamond and Pearl where rather than doing a Snorlax blocking the road or a random NPC, I feel like you got to flip me now.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Right? Now I'm looking away from you.
Yeah,
but rather than an NPC, they have Psyduck, which is a Kanto Pokemon, right? It's not. I mean, it is native to Sinnoh, but it wasn't a new Pokemon at the time. But they have a horde of these Psyducks, and they have such a bad headache, and that's something that's specific to that Pokemon, right? And now it's like that's the only place in anywhere in the Pokemon world where in the story where that specific thing happens, right?
No, 100%.
And when you see Snorlax here, it's like, oh, they just copied that from. So this is just what and maybe that's a way to make it make sense. It's like Snorlax sleep a lot, they eat a lot, they sleep a lot, they create roadblocks. But I think they could have done something more. Like, why not just have a bunch of Esper, or like maybe there's a duel of Honedge, right? I'm thinking of Pokemon that are like right here on this route, right? Have Honedge, like maybe they're dueling it out right now. Right, and it's like, oh, you can't block, you can't pass these.
They're not. Yeah, they're just not interested in that. And I think like,
no.
Yeah, and it's funny. I think that they think that there is more value in the inside joke, in everything that we've been saying. But it's funny. Earlier you made this comment about me saying like, why is there a castle here? And and it's funny. I think sometimes I make comments like that, and I can tell everybody interprets my question to mean a different thing. And yeah, and it's funny, like you because I know your perspective, you immediately go to, oh well, it's backstory and there's characters, there's lore, there's this and that. But that's not what I'm asking.
No.
I'm asking, it could be anything. Why is it a castle? And
I would say it's because in Europe there's a lot of castles.
Yeah, but can I tell you? Okay, here's my actual take.
Sure.
About
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
Because the truth is, you could make anything and say, well, in Europe there is.
Yeah.
Anybody can.
And that might be a fault to how many European regions we've gotten over the last decade. That could just be that problem. Like, why not go anywhere else in the world? And then you are just inherently going to have different cultural references to pull off of.
Right. And I think a lot of the times I ask a question like this, and then people answer me. They say, well, it's Versailles. It's Versailles. That's why. But then I go, yes, but they could have pulled a million things from France. Why did they pull that? And I think what I just want people to understand is I think what I want people to understand is that when they're making these games, there is another element at play besides how that thing that they are choosing is impacting you in the game. And I think that they choose the castle and they choose to have this stuff inspired by regions of the world because they are trying to make these regions immediately identifiable and distinct, not for their games, but for the greater media. Wow. I think they put castles and stuff in here so that someone writing an animated show can do some stupid stuff like that, and it's distinct from the last season of the show. Yeah. And because it is more often than not, it is functioning in a way in the video game in which you could replace it. It's like a Mad Lib. You could draw in anything in there and make it work. Which is why I think I get a little like offended sometimes at the like.
No, I'm thinking of these to maybe illustrate your point.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about all these different elements as layers, right? Like an onion, right? Like Oddish, right? Where you've got, the first layer is, let's say, the region. Then there's another layer, and they slap on the story layer, and it doesn't fit. And that's where you get these Jake streams where he's like, it does make it make sense.
And
right? And then all these other layers of the, Pokemon, then characters, then, whatever.
And that's why I think there's something interesting here, because when you are writing any story, any fiction story, every choice you make, you get to make entirely on your own for the purpose of telling a story. But that is not the case here. So you have some elements that maybe don't quite match up and fit and are working together to tell that same singular story. And then you have loose threads. And I think Pokemon people even accidentally recognize this sometimes. And they'll have some loose thread in there and they'll go, what was this? And then they go on Wikipedia and try to explain what the loose thread is. And I go, no, but why is it in the story? Like, why is it in there? Yeah. It didn't have to be there. It didn't. Yes.
I think the constant disconnect. Between what you're saying, which is incredibly valid, and then the rest of the Pokemon fandom, which is really just like like, whoa, this feels new. We just found a Kecleon. That's kind of random. But I was gonna say, like, every other fandom is like this, where we drink the Kool-Aid. We buy into whatever the world is that's being presented to us, right? We have full immersion. Where you're coming in just kind of passively, like, oh, this is cool.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's easier to see the cracks, right?
Sure.
It's, you know what? In a lot of ways, it's like a religion, right?
Oh my God.
It's like blind faith that we have.
Sure. I mean, that kind of makes sense. You take a text and you have to justify every aspect.
Yeah.
That's kind of a funny comparison, actually.
But it's I don't know. It's all fun. I don't know. It's all fun.
I agree.
You know?
I agree.
Like,
yeah.
It's
like
so
when I'm
watching
stakes.
like a YouTuber video who has like, he's got a whole team of people doing research,
right?
And he makes, and he'll like, like a video, like, explaining why shiny Pokemon are the way they are. In the video, there's like kind of tongue in cheek, like, there's not really a reason, but maybe it's this, right?
Yeah, it's funny.
That's always fun.
Yeah, and I think a reason why I might be particularly sensitive to the kind of stuff that I'm talking about is that more than like a Pokemon or a video game person, I think I'm a political person. And there are a lot of people in the political content creation space who are just trying to make money. And you know what so many of them do? I can tell that they get their talking points from Wikipedia research. And I know what it sounds like. And it's and you can tell when it doesn't have,
they're like neutral occurrences or neutral tellings of history or whatever.
Or just, I think it's, I always like to call it.
It lacks the perspective.
It's the difference between information and knowledge.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. No, that's great.
Kecleon, it can freely, when I was a kid, I thought it was Casselion.
It's all right, man. I thought it was Skeptile. Like, you're skeptical?
I thought, oh, okay, wait.
I'm talking about Sceptile.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh, yeah.
The one that I always think of is I thought that Kyogre.
Yeah.
What did I think it was?
Kyogre.
I thought it was whatever I was saying.
Yeah.
I was saying.
I remember bullying, not really bullying, but I was yelling at a kid. I almost swore. He was a rich kid. He was like pretty annoying. He used to brag about having every Game Boy Advance game.
Jesus.
But he told me, he was like, no, it's Ground Dawn. He was like, it's Ground Dawn. And he also said it's magma type. It's fire and rock, or fire and ground type. And I was like, bro, look at the game you're playing. It's ground type, and I was so mad. I remember getting so mad.
Look at the game you're playing.
Yeah. I was trying to buy you time. Yeah. So what was the Kyogre?
I think I would say Kyrogue. I don't know.
That's kind of cool.
I don't know.
Maybe after the Pokemon Tyrogue?
Yeah, I don't know. So, by the way, the reason I'm running around in this grass right now is that I accidentally killed at the end of the stream yesterday a Pokemon that my chat really wanted me to get.
Is it Honedge?
The sword.
Yeah.
The Honedge. Okay.
You need to get that, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I'm going to get one. I've never used one.
It's good.
I got to tell you, you know when it's the sword and the shield in the evolution?
Yeah.
I have no idea what that ability is or how it works.
I think you would like it. So you were talking about competitive on the VOD yesterday on the stream, and that was another Pokemon that was like wicked overpowered. If I could recall, it was Talonflame.
Talonflame?
Talonflame was so good because it had an ability where it made every one of its flying type moves priority.
Okay.
So
they go first.
I think it would use like the 120 base attack. What's it called? Brave Bird, and it would just like always hit first. It was something like that. It was It was just so overpowered.
Chat's
Talonflame, Aegislash, and Mega Kangaskhan, Mega Gengar. What else? There were some Pokemon that were just like so overpowered.
Dang.
Yeah, I remember playing competitive in this game. I had a Mega Venusaur. Oh, so much fun.
I remember
I tried to make Victory Bell work.
Oh, I love Victory Bell.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if Discord even picked that up.
I remember telling you about my watching the Pokemon Masters 8 tournament.
Yeah, man.
And how the gimmicks from the different games made more sense to me in the anime than they did in the video game, because it was a beat in battle where like they got to go Super Saiyan and the stakes changed.
Yeah.
And
you have the character or the trainer like contemplating, is this the right time to use it? If I do this and I can't, right? There's importance to it. All these gimmicks, they're so, and you'll see it in this game, but there's like no mega evolution in this game.
I've been thinking a lot about that, but we'll get to that. Really quick, I have the ability to teach Pierrot Pin Missile right now.
That feels good. It's coverage.
Right. So,
I don't know if you need it though.
I know. So my moves right now are excellent. And I will say, fun fact, Pin Missile is amazing in the Mystery Dungeon games.
Yeah, I don't think it's that good.
A long range multi-hit.
Okay. Yeah.
Really good.
It's a cool move. So Bug is super effective against Grass.
Yeah.
And Psychic.
Okay. But
and
I have
Dark.
Bite, though.
Yeah, I don't think you need it.
Yeah, I like Rollout. It's nice to have. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I agree.
Sorry, Pin Missile. It's like cool for Quilladin to have Pin Missile.
It's cool.
I'm glad that he can learn it. Yeah.
Yeah. It feels like a move that would be good in like another type of combat format. Yeah, like Mystery Dungeon or Pokemon Rodeo. Should we acknowledge the chat? I feel like we haven't really talked to them much today. How you doing, Lamp?
Let's
Epic Randomness. Where are my people? Northender, Kanye, Ava Cook gets a shout out.
Ava Cook says Pin Missile is busted in DX with the right ability. Yeah, no, dude, it's huge. Rollout's pretty good in Mystery Dungeon as well, I gotta say.
Really?
Yeah. Those, if you have a,
Rescue Squad. What's up, Rescue Squad?
If you have a multi-hitting move and it's long range in Mystery Dungeon, you're cooking.
Oh, no way.
Cooking.
I'm trying to, I Mystery Dungeon, I remember playing it. I beat Fire Rescue or Red Rescue Team.
Yes.
And I don't remember my team, but I remember being kind of almost like frustrated that I didn't have control over which Pokemon I could like recruit to my team.
Yes.
Like I remember finding like some
U2. Yeah.
Oh, you can't actually recruit anything else?
Later you can, but for most of the game, it is just U2. Yeah.
No, but I think it was later in the game. I was like, okay, time to collect some stuff.
Oh yeah, it's kind of random.
Beat something that was cool, and then I was like, no, I don't get it.
It's RNG. It's
that's tough.
Yeah, it is tough. It's part of the genre.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Because everything.
Maybe that turned me off to it.
Because almost like everything in Mystery Dungeon has an element of RNG, so they made that part of the.
It's Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, I get it.
Sure, you're rolling.
It's supposed to be random. Yeah, but yeah, man. What's your impression of this game so far? What's the team looking like?
The team, I gotta tell you, the team has a lot of people who will be replaced on it.
Okay, I do feel like you can only have one Kanto Pokemon. I feel like that needs to be implemented because there are a lot of good Pokemon in this game, and there might even be Pokemon that you didn't like from Unova that you might like in this game. I know I said that earlier.
Let me make a defense.
Okay.
I want some Pokemon that will be able to Mega Evolve, and I feel that a lot of Kanto Pokemon got Mega Evolutions.
Yeah, but you won't really be able to Mega Evolve until like post game or something.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Dude, that is.
So I don't think that should be a thing.
This is we called him Dusty's Grind Bug.
Yeah, you guys remember. Thank you guys so much for remembering. Yeah, this is my Grind Bug.
The Grind Bug.
He was a good boy. What did I name him?
Dusty Tongue Jake that he can only use one Kanto Pokemon. Jake despairs. No, there's a certain amount of stones that you can use pre-post game. Okay.
Do you want me to look it up, and then if you're like, oh, I really want to use this because of its Mega, I can be
we'll go case by case. So if there's a Pokemon that I go, okay, so like for example, I'm holding on to Squirtle because I already have the Blastoise tonight.
Yeah.
So I figure that like I want to use that.
Yeah. All right, I'm looking it up.
Am I ever gonna find this sword guy? Chat, I hope you're doing well. Chat, really quick. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and Dusty this evening, spending time playing some Pokemon with us. I'm looking for the sword guy. Can I get a percentage chance of finding the sword guy in the grass? you think I'll ever find a shiny on stream?
I think. There it is. I almost thought it was a shiny. You said shiny, and then the jump scare. This thing is cool, man.
Okay.
So another really fun playthrough I did. My story was, I only collected sword fighters.
Wow, that's sick. Okay, tell me who are sword fighters.
I think it was. I've done this maybe twice. One of them was like fire red, and it was a lot of like things that could hold items. So it was Scyther, Marowak was one of them, which kind of makes sense. I think I had a competitive Farfetch'd, not competitive, but like it was like level 60. It was good. It turned into some like slashing Pokemon, so I'm not sure what else.
Wow.
But it was fun.
That's really, I love stuff like that.
And this thing would just fit on it. I was so excited when this thing existed.
See, this is one of those Pokemon that I know is extremely popular. I know people love it, and I would put this Pokemon in the same category as Charizard. It's
For
like,
what reason?
It's the exact kind of Pokemon you imagine that little boys would love.
Bro, I was in college when this thing came out, and I loved it. Yeah, it was cool. So for me, I don't know. I think it's cool because and I'll send this to you. To me, I don't like this model because it seems
hold
a little
on. I just tried to use tackle, and it said it doesn't affect it. Because it's steel type? What is this? What is its face?
Chat, he doesn't know, chat. He doesn't know.
Why does it have like, is it part of the ability?
I don't know. May I spoil?
Please.
It's a ghost type. It's a ghost in steel type. It's so powerful.
Of course.
And what I'm going to show you right now is its art, and it's sheathed in its art. And to me, this is the beauty of the Pokemon, where its face appears when it's sheathed, right?
Can you tell me really quick if... Oh, wait. Okay,
like it looks cool.
I see you. I see.
You see it?
I do see
It's
it.
a little bit more like a Magnemite. It doesn't. I don't know. I think when it's unsheathed in the game, it's like, okay, it's literally just a sword.
If I use Infestation, will it kill it?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
No. I don't think so.
Okay, Gaston, be
It's a lot of pressure to put on me.
Oh, not even close.
No, you're good.
Okay,
Yeah.
Even... All right, great. Phew. Okay. Oh,
Do you know what it evolves into? Oh no, I can't send you this.
The Sword and Shield. The Sword and Shield. Because it's in.
Well,
it's
in a middle stage. So it's middle stage.
No, you're lying to me. You're lying to me.
I'm not lying to you. Its middle stage is actually my favorite. Out of the line.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Wow. Okay. I'm surprised it's a 3-stage Pokemon. I feel like the second stage doesn't get a lot of love then.
I feel like yesterday I was in a mischievous mood, and today I'm feeling very like just locked in.
Wow. Okay. Wait. So I know the final stage is Sword and Shield. So now I'm like, what the hell is the middle stage?
It'll be so obvious when it happens.
Okay. All right.
It's a gun.
Yeah, dude, that was the first thing my brain said. I was like, gun? No.
Shield, gun, sword, and shield.
Oh my god.
Listen, buddy.
Yeah.
I don't want to call you a hacker, but how did you get this Vivillon?
Okay, can I tell you something?
I really don't know how you got this.
I investigated this and I looked, and my system is set to the United States. Yeah. And so I have no idea.
What is it, like Hawaii, United States?
I don't think that would count.
Let me see.
Apparently this Pokemon is... I gotta name this thing. Apparently this Pokemon is born when a departed spirit inhabits a sword. It attaches itself to people and drinks their life force.
Bro, what is that classic samurai movie? Well, no, it should probably be like a French swordsman, right? Like a fencer?
I am more drawn to the fact that it is sucking the life force out of
Dracula.
Yeah, dude, I'm thinking about
like a vampire name. What's the vampire from Adventure Time?
Oh, I don't know Adventure Time.
Oh shoot. You guys, you and Sarah never watched it in like college?
I know the name. I've got the name.
Okay, here we go.
I've got the name, Chad. I've got the name. This one, the gamers out here will.
Oh.
They'll know this one.
Aluminum. Alucard. Alucard.
Do you know it?
I don't know it.
Do you know what that is? All right.
No.
Really look at the letters. Really look at them. What do you see?
I don't see anything.
Think about it as a puzzle. What do you see?
Like two fangs.
What do you see? Look at what is that?
Oh, I see it.
Do you see it?
I see it.
Okay. Chat, do you see it? Chat, do you see it?
I see it. Nosferatu.
That's right. Good old Dracula backwards. Oh my god.
That's classic. That's good. I like that.
Good. That's good.
I honestly don't utilize that enough in my nicknames.
It's so there's a very famous video game, Castlevania.
Oh, sure.
And there's you play as Alucard in one of those games, and then it's like a big twist at the end that you're the son of Dracula.
No, that's fitting, man. I mean, ever since Gen 1, we've had Arbok.
That's true. And
Right?
and
Don't say it. Oh, Ekans.
no, I was gonna say Muck.
I know you were gonna say Mom. Dude, that was the best playground like joke. Oh my
Still
God.
good, dude. Still good.
It's still good. Yeah, yo, high five.
Yeah. And you cannot forget Grimer, of course. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Wait, what would that be?
Oh my god.
Remrig.
All right, time to make some adjustments here.
Yeah, dude, you of course you are collecting some pretty unique Pokemon.
Yeah.
Interesting, dude. Yeah. So, but isn't it kind of cool that you were able to get, Gaston all evolved? You didn't really have to invest too much time into
exactly.
it. But then it unlocks, and then you're like, okay, that's helpful. Yeah, I think what do you want to play? The whole game with Farfetch'd?
No, that's
you know what?
thing.
No. Listen, Jake, this is the real rule. I think you should bar yourself from using any Pokemon that you've used on another playthrough in the last year.
What about Squirtle?
Did you use Squirtle?
I guess not this year, no.
Like when you didn't play it on stream, you didn't use it in black and white, right? You're good.
Okay, you're right.
I think all of these Pokemon are valid, right?
Yeah, I agree.
And you can have captured them, but you can't have trained them up, right?
I'm with you.
But if you find a Paris,
no.
If you find a little two-piece, you got you got to bring it to the Elite Four.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. He needs redemption. Two-piece, the second, right? He's a child.
Two-piece the second. Three-piece.
Yeah, he's a child of nepotism.
My
father was a great battler in the Johto region.
Am I going
Riviere Walk?
Am I going straight to the Snorlax? Oh, here we go.
I think so. Yeah, this is it. Okay.
All right, let's see how they play this.
Yeah.
Oh, it's you two. Did you actually manage to borrow the Poke Flute? No.
No, you can't even do it. Oh, wow. I wanted to just let you know, based on this list of PokemonDB.net, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can get six Mega Evolutions, I believe, before the post game.
Really quick, I want to acknowledge Auburn Frost in the chat. Hello. I just saw this in my recommended feed, and as an aspiring writer, I wanted to hear another writer's thoughts. What is up, Auburn Frost? If you're new to the channel, my name is Jake Steinberg. I'm a writer and story consultant in my real life. I like to come here, play some video games. We talk about them through a storytelling lens. If this is the kind of content you're interested in, I highly recommend you check out me playing Pokemon Heart Gold, Pokemon Black and White, already on the channel. There's some videos there too. If you want to do some close reads, want to get into the beats of a story, that's what we do here, baby. Thanks for coming to the channel. Remember to like, subscribe, and
ring that bell.
Let me see the pencils in the chat. Pencils in the chat.
Ring that bell. I want to be the very best.
Oh,
yeah.
All right. Did you actually manage to borrow the Poke Flute? Yes. Here it is.
Oh, you did get it.
Jacques handed over.
Can I be the voiceless narrator or the faceless narrator?
I would like nothing more.
Jacques handed over the Poke Flute. Documentary.
That was almost, you were the Siri on a phone. You were almost.
Yeah. Jacques handled over the Poke Flute. That's it. No, that was even worse.
No, see, now you're the computer in Paper Mario.
I'm doing robot. Yeah.
Yep. Thanks. Well, you're the only one who can play it, right? What?
Dude, insane. What are you, Mozart?
Snorlax can be grumpy when it wakes up. It might attack. I'll play the flute right now, but are you ready to stop it? Yeah, I'm ready.
He can play it.
Feels nice to have. What an interesting switch from. It's funny because this is a situation that is a reference from an older game, but they're going against the reference by saying the Poke Flute can only be played by this guy, which we know.
That is weird.
We know from knowing the reference that that's not true.
Wow. Okay, big brain. We got the Wikipedia up right now. It goes against lore.
Why?
No, that's kind of insane. Feels nice to have this flute in my hands again. Maybe it's a French flute. That is kind of stupid because it's like a 10-year-old boy is playing it like a recorder.
I agree with the chat. People in chat saying it's a retcon and we're in a different timeline.
Oh, okay, true.
I agree. This is
in the mega timeline. There's one person who can play the Poke Flute.
Some people in chat are also saying that I'm ignoring the romantic scene that took place at the end of the last stream.
Dude, yeah.
And I gotta say, yes, a part of me is ignoring it, but I also just am. I'm still marinating on how I feel about that scene.
Okay.
I'm still I don't have a take fully developed yet. I have reactions.
What kind of marinade are you using? Sweet and spicy.
Meat
marinade.
Meat.
I'm thinking like a nice steakhouse.
Wow.
Nice, with some peppercorns and mustard seeds.
Yeah. Okay. Have you ever had a romantic situation with somebody that took place around fireworks?
Hold on. I'm accessing the database.
Chat, have you ever had a romantic situation that was centered, the set piece of the evening was fireworks?
I feel like the answer has to be yes, but I can't even think.
No, maybe not. Because can I tell you? Can I tell you something? Fireworks.
Because Independence Day isn't that romantic.
Fireworks are not romantic.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Fireworks are fun.
It's a family affair.
I feel that fireworks are not romantic because they are shining a light on you, and romance is like you're stealing away.
It's a secret. Yeah.
You're getting away with something.
Yeah. You're at the movie theaters, and when the light comes on, you go, "Oh, what just happened?" Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Good. I'm glad.
Interesting. I never really thought about that.
I'm glad I took this side quest right here.
Yeah.
All right.
He is still a narrative consultant.
Here we go. Oh.
See, this is what I'm saying. I'm like, wouldn't they have wanted this in the Kanto games? Like, this is a Game Freak just being like, people love this.
So, okay, if I'm being completely honest, it did work on me.
Yeah.
I liked it. Because it genuinely does fulfill that promise of you are seeing that thing in a whole new way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's lit. I mean, we talked about it earlier. It's like seeing the starters for the first time, but in 3D.
Yeah, and even more than the 3D, him holding the flute, hearing the song.
Yeah.
I don't know. That actually
Snorlax is just cooked.
Snorlax opened its eye. Well, I find that hard to believe.
Yeah.
I don't think that's possible.
Again, retconning what we already know. Yeah.
Look at him. Wow. Dude.
He does look good.
Let's get him. Let's get him, dude.
Let's go.
All right, first we hit him with the baby doll eyes.
Which is a good move. This is a priority move, I believe.
Thank you. I'm a pro. What can I say? Oh, look, that tackle, not going to hit nearly as hard. All right.
Okay.
I'm hitting him again. Because I bet you this Snorlax has no special moves. What is that going to do? raises special defense. Well, don't you even worry, Snorlax, because you're getting hit with another baby doll eyes. Oh, sweet baby doll Zigzagoon. Snorlax, no! Oh, it doesn't. Oh, you can't lick me, buddy. I'm too furry. All right. All right, now I'm going to hit him with a sand attack.
The big question is, does this thing have rest like it used to?
Oh, no, it's got defense curl. I was worried about this.
No, that's not good.
I was worried about this.
But I came prepared. O power, activate.
Oh, my God. Wait, you going to give me your O power?
Here we go. Yeah, I'll show you.
Wait, can I do that in this battle?
I think so.
Okay, I'm going to see. I don't really know.
No. Oh, no. Maybe. I think O power is actually for. No, O powers are for outside of battle, and you can like. It boosts how quickly you or how much experience you get. It'll do things like that.
Damn. I guess I. That did nothing. No, stop. Listen, This is a battle of attrition, chat.
Yeah, this is.
It's not like he has any way to get his health back.
He might though.
That was a little joke. That was a little.
Yeah.
Oh my God. No, we're doing great. We're doing just great. Oh, he flinched. This is how you do it.
We got something now.
This is how you do it, dude. Stardust. Oh, he's got stardust in his eye. Oh my God.
Oh, he's missing.
All right. Let's go. We're doing
good.
It's like
the leaf hits him in the face and he can't see anything.
Oh, he's in the yellow now, baby. Oh, he
had a berry.
This wild Snorlax had a berry?
Of course, dude. He's just asleep. He fell asleep eating, but he flinched. That's pretty good.
He fell asleep eating. That's good. I like that.
I like that, right?
It was. He like found it under his arm, you know?
Yeah, he's like, oh, what is that?
Dang, Snorlax, let me live.
Come on, headbutt. Are you gonna try to? You're gonna try to capture this?
I'm definitely capturing.
I'm pretty sure you said yesterday, like, oh, this is on the team.
I mean, I do think there is a certain joy in a 3D Snorlax.
Yeah.
How did Snorlax not get a Mega?
Yeah, dude. There's a lot of missed opportunities. It got a G-Max.
Oh, it flinched again. I think now's the time.
Yeah, here we go.
I think I've got a Great Ball.
Kiss the Pokeball and then send it out. Yeah.
Here we go.
Go! You're mine!
Wow, that little first-person perspective throwing the ball.
It's nice.
Pretty nice. Oh.
Here we go. Let's go. Congrats, man.
Thank you.
Snorlax.
Thank you.
And this is a French Snorlax.
Yes. I gotta read the entry.
Bro, you need to give it this like a pastry nickname. Chicken confit?
It is not satisfied unless it eats over 880 pounds of food every day. When it is done eating, it goes promptly to sleep.
Bro.
That's nice.
This is like Thanksgiving.
All right. I've got it. There was a name that came to me immediately. So I just want to...
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Today, I literally thought... I said, oh, this could be a nickname. I need to tell Jake.
Oh,
Le Creuset.
What is that?
It's the dishware brand. You don't know that? I was moving a casserole dish and I said Le Creuset. It's French. It would be good for a food Pokemon. I gotta tell Jake.
What do you think about this?
Flautist.
Yes.
What does it mean?
Someone who plays the flute.
Bro, that's it. Yeah. He's an appreciator, right? He is an appreciator of the flute.
Dude, he wakes up because he loves it. He's like, whoa, somebody's playing
that beautiful sound.
Somebody's playing the flute?
Yeah.
I gotta see this.
He's definitely like a flute influencer.
Oh.
Yeah, I like this. All right, cool. Oh, I know we have story to go over, but then I want to bring up something.
Okay.
Yeah, Macaron could have been pretty good.
Thefio supporting the stream. Let's
go.
see. Come on, let me show me some love on the chat. Show me some love. We got a $5 super chat. Thefio says, I'm finally on my new MacBook. Hello, laptop people. Oh my God. Let's go, brother.
Dude, nothing like a new MacBook. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you're right. Wait, yeah, good
it's like
point.
Space technology, dude.
Yeah. Nothing's in that little crack yet.
Oh my gosh. Thefio, tell me if you're one of those people who like will chill in their bed and I'll have the MacBook on my chest and I'd rather just like scroll the internet like that than on my phone.
Wow, really?
That's how I operate. Yeah.
Like
anywhere on the couch, anywhere. Like I love a MacBook.
I like that. Wow, Epic Randomness says giant iPad for me. I've never had an iPad.
Okay. I've never had one either.
Yeah. I know that's a thing. People younger than you and me love the iPad.
Yeah.
Right.
They do. Yeah.
All right, let's see what Sean has got to say. Awesome. You caught Snorlax. Oh, gross. What's happening? Something. Okay, we're being interrupted. Oh, okay. We met this guy earlier. He gave us the flute. This is the owner of the castle.
He's just a regular guy.
I agree. His outfit is his. Yes, I agree. The character.
I don't think I ever knew that.
Yeah, I'm upset about this as well.
But you know what? It is kind of fitting in 2024. Like this is how Mark Zuckerberg dresses, right? All he needs is a chain and a beard.
This is old money, though. You know?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I don't know. Just for like I don't know. Seems a little.
Yeah, Zuckerberg is like loungewear.
He's in gray.
Or like athleisure. Yeah. I get you.
The only thing I can do with that Poke Flute is put it on display. But you've been playing since you were little, and the tone is lovely. It seems like my Furfru also likes the sound of that flute. Not as much as it likes my beautiful Wonderfru fireworks, of course. Yeah, I guess so. Still, your playing sounded better back in the day. I'll let you take care of that flute, so be sure to practice more, dummy.
Wow.
Damn, dude.
So random.
They're gone.
Okay.
Was that supposed to be an attempt? Wow, this game hates rich people.
Yeah, I can see it.
That rules.
I was gonna say you must like that the game is falling, like the game is siding with one of the sides of a theme, right?
Yeah, so what I like about it is twofold. One, most especially for children, most depictions of people with any kind of wealth, it's either ignored or the narrative is that everything is earned all of the time. We live in a meritocracy. Nobody has any privilege over anybody else, and it's so stupid. So I like that part of it. The second part of it I like is that I think something really wonderful happens in a game like this when everyone is doing their own thing, but they're all kind of talking about the same thing. So you see different perspectives, who chooses to say what. So that's why I like being in the castle and you see somebody working there and they make a comment with a perspective about the rich people. And then you see the rich guy kind of being a douche. Yeah. And you go, "Oh, look, it's the
thing that we're talking about. They're not just they're not just
storytelling. They're scaffolding so that when you see the guy being a douche, there is messaging in your head that's like, "Oh, he was given privileges growing up and that played a role in the personality that he has now." That's cool.
Totally.
It's cool.
No, totally. I feel like oftentimes what you illuminated to me was in black and white, for example. It was almost as if like there were all these like generated or thought of lines of dialogue, NPC dialogue that were just like created and then randomly placed throughout the world, where this does seem really specific. Like they said, okay, we need lines of dialogue of differing opinions specifically in the castle, right?
Yes. And what I like about this that I would like more than in black and white is that I think there's a beginning, a middle, and an end. So you see, like right now, that was
the conclusion.
That was the conclusion.
And it rewards. That's cool. I'm always down for anything that rewards the exploration.
Yes.
Right. If you went out of your way to talk to everyone and you're getting this feedback and then seeing the owner at the end, it's a nice little like this little arc is completed.
Yes. And I always say like storytelling is a movement. It's not a moment. And right now we're getting this thing that says Shauna going, was that supposed to be an attempt to patch things up? And I like this moment because if you didn't have the knowledge that you were just referring to that you got from exploring, you would go, why is that guy weird?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Or also, like, if someone's not doing a close read, right? Like, you and I are able to have dialogue about everything that happens.
Yes.
What I'm noticing about this game is that these characters are having the dialogue within the game, right? So if you're playing alone, you're almost getting these other, they're injecting, like, kind of like meta thoughts, like meta commentary, right? That the player then can read, and then, because these are supposed to be their friends, right? Interesting, man.
Yeah.
You know, as much of a multiplayer game, a community, a friend game that Pokemon positions itself as, it really is just a game that you play you're by yourself quite a bit.
Oh, definitely.
So, anyways, I'm appreciating these little, like, side comments.
Yeah. And John in the chat asks, didn't the player also get chosen by Sycamore because of this? And yes. Yeah, I've been mentioning that here and there. And same thing with, don't forget, Serena as well is implicated in that because of her parents. And we actually saw it with Serena first, way back before when we were going to the catching tutorial. And Shauna was like, oh, Serena knows a bunch because her parents are well-known trainers. And Serena went, no, that's not why. Yeah. And that was like, you see how
you caught that early,
and you see, and it made an impact on me, so I remember it. And now when I see that permeate through the text over and over again, I go, oh, we're telling a story actually.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see what Serena's arc is in this game. I think that's what I'm most curious about right now.
Yeah, she definitely does have an arc.
Yeah,
there are some rivals that are forgotten about, but yeah. All right, well, let's see what's next.
Was that supposed to be an attempt to patch things up? Well, whatever. All's well that ends well. I wonder what lies past where Snorlax was sleeping. Oh, yeah, thanks. Oh my god, look at them.
Oh, it's the daycare center.
What a couple of cute little cuties.
That's what the following animations would have looked like.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
Oh, hey, Jockster. Trev said he wanted to check out the Pokemon daycare. Come with us. Wow, Trev, a little bit of a... I think we gotta watch Trev's.
Trevs.
We have to go to the Pokemon daycare. We have to go. I really want to see it. I want to see the babies. This is the Pokemon daycare. They take care of your Pokemon.
He's teaching us, player.
They take care of your Pokemon for you here.
Yes, yes, indeed. You can leave up to 2 Pokemon here at once.
I seem to remember... I see.
So, I definitely think I saw this. I didn't read all about this and look at all the pictures.
I have not Googled this extensively, but I seem to remember something good can happen if you leave 2 Pokemon here.
That's right. Sometimes we'll find a new addition, like an egg. If you carry the egg around, a Pokemon will emerge from it.
Wow.
Wow, a Pokemon will come out. Maybe I'll leave some Pokemon here. Having the same Pokemon with the same moves might step my dance up. I don't know. I don't quite understand that. Yeah.
That's probably egg moves.
But he said having the same Pokemon with the same moves.
Maybe it's like he has one Pokemon that has a move that he likes, but then it's like if he breeds to get more Pokemon, those Pokemon would have the same egg move from the original Pokemon.
Sure.
That's just it was weirdly written.
Because I think the alternative is him imagining like a dance squad of people doing the same move together, and that makes it like a more I don't know. Yeah.
No, I can see that.
How about you, Jockster? Do you think that'll do you think that could be a future Pokemon gimmick? Is more like you combine
synergy.
Do Pokemon combine their moves?
Because
I know there's a version of that.
There are moves. Well, yeah, there's the pledge moves, but there are moves that just like generally create synergy. I think of like weather effect moves. There's certain moves that work better when there's like a terrain. But yeah, I think that could happen. The only thing
it'd be cool.
It would be cool, but I think it might never happen because it's weird. Even though the VGC, like part of me wants to say it would happen because VGC, which is the video game championship format, is like double battle.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. It would support that. But again, most of the player experience is single battle, so it's like, how would that be worked into the story, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. I think what I'm imagining is like, and this is too much, so this would never happen. But I think I'm imagining like a more developed if-then system. So almost like think about like a status effect that isn't exactly a status effect. So for example, if I hit somebody with Surf, now that Pokemon is wet, and if I use an electric move on them, it'll do a little bit more damage.
Yeah, I like that.
So you know what I mean? Just
that
like
does exist. No, I like that. I like that. Yeah, in Pokemon Rodeo, there was a double move. I think that's just a thing in most fighting games where there's like power up moves.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. I could see that. I could see that.
Yeah. All right. How about you, Jockster? Some other time, I think. I never throw Pokemon in the daycare.
I do it all the time if I'm like in the game file where I'm trying to like build something competitive. But in a playthrough, there's really no use for it. Because if you can catch a Pokemon in the wild, like what's the purpose of breeding?
Yeah, that's how I feel about it too.
You know?
Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Like you already have the Pokemon.
Pikachu and Vaporeon used Thunder Surf. That's what I'm thinking, Epic Randomness. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to imagine like a cool anime moment.
Well, I was literally just going to say, like, they've done a version of that in the anime.
Oh, really?
The one that I'm thinking about is in the Hoenn anime. It was against the flying gym leader, and Ash had Pikachu and Swellow. It was a double battle against the other two flying type Pokemon, and Pikachu jumped on Swellow, and it was like a thunder version of like a sky attack or aerial ace or something.
Yeah, okay.
And it was like a big thing. It was cool.
I like that.
So I could see it.
Why do you think Tierno is specifically interested in the fact that I caught a Dunsparce?
Yeah, because you don't have it in your party right now, do you?
No, but if I could talk through, he will always say Dunsparce.
It could.
What's that about?
It's a rare Pokemon, so maybe he was like, "Hey, you have a rare Pokemon," and maybe if you didn't capture it, he'd be like, "Did you know you can catch rare Pokemon in wild grass?" But because you already figured that out, but I don't know, that seems kind of weak. Why would you not also include that and then be like, "Wow, you already caught a Dunsparce before"?
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think of?
Maybe he just randomly picks a Pokemon.
What do you think of this little freak?
I don't like him. This feels like a bad implementation of the fairy type. In a game where you're debuting a new type, I think they should be really clear with what the fairy type encompasses. And as the generations have gone on, they've expanded what the fairy type is.
Yeah. Is this a
but
fairy
like
type?
this thing, yeah, it's supposed to be like a cotton ball dog.
Okay.
Or a cotton candy dog. And its evolution is like this thing's like fine, it's cute, it's a puffball. It's maybe similar to like Jigglypuff.
Yeah.
Right? But I'm like, its evolution is just weird. I don't know. I'm like, I think there's cooler things they could have made.
God, I don't know what I'm doing with this guy.
Yeah. Honedge will learn some cool moves soon. I would recommend keeping it in the back of the party for a little bit. It'll learn some pretty cool moves, like in the next few levels.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah. So
I was using one in my playthrough, so that's.
So just for the uninitiated, just for people that might not know, I already know, but for the people that might not, fairy type is of course weak to types like dark.
Oh, you're asking me? Steel type. It's weak to steel.
Type, of course.
It's weak to poison.
Poison type, and
it's
also
weak to. That might be it. No. Psychic is weak to dark.
Of course, the other.
You knew that.
The other pink one. Yeah. Ever since somebody in the chat told me that the psychic type is afraid of things that like people have fears.
Yeah, that's helpful.
That really stuck in my head.
Yeah, until you start being like, well, I'm afraid of heights.
Don't think about it too long.
I'm also afraid of water.
No, don't
like
do it.
Drowning.
Yeah.
Because those don't work. Oh, and I'm also afraid of fire.
Right.
And I'm also afraid of earthquakes. You know, those happen all the time. That's horrifying, right?
Yep.
Quicksand, like, but none of those things are super effective against psychic. So, Jake, All right. And I'm actually, I didn't even notice you put this out on the layout, right? So we have this note sheet here. We're in class, right? We're in our creative writing 101 class. And we've got this note sheet with a couple different themes stated that we're just kind of recording.
Oh, wait, look who it is.
This feels like a big win right here. Ducklet.
I had one in black and white
You
for,
did, so you
for quite
can't
some
use
time.
it. But it looks... So this is a Gen 5 Pokemon where I'm like, it looks good in this game.
It does look good in this game.
It looks
That's
really,
nice.
really good in this game. I think this is one of those Pokemon that we're like, let's make it. It's going to look good in 3D. Doesn't look amazing. It looks kind of weird in 2D. It's good, man. Like, I love this Pokemon.
What was the name of my Ducklet in black and white?
Yeah, what was it?
What was her name?
You did evolve it, right?
I believe I eventually did.
For the Elite Four.
Jane.
Yeah.
Oh my
Jane
god.
the second.
Jane, dude.
Junior Jane.
Wow. I don't think I'm going for the capture though because I already used it.
All right.
I already used it. You know, it's.
Yeah.
It's. I listen.
It
I
looks
love
good.
it though.
It looks really good.
I love it.
Do we still have the high saturation? What happened with that?
Oh, I think that's still on. It is still on.
It's still on.
It's not as intense as it once was.
Yeah, I think my eyes have adjusted.
Oh, Ducklet lives. Okay.
So, okay, well, you have these themes stated.
Yes,
and I
please.
noticed you added one about youth specifically, and I remember you reading this in the VOD that I was rewatching. And it kind of struck me. I don't think I'd ever thought about, because we're always trying to like, and you talked about this on the VOD, right? What the meaning of the game is, right? What the theme is, what the characters, what their desires are, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And I never really thought about the concept. We did talk about it yesterday. Like, what does the concept of beauty mean in this game? And maybe that's what we're trying to figure out. And I don't think I've ever thought about it in terms of youth.
You're right.
Like when I think of, there's the Eternal Flower, right? There's the Eternal Flower Floette. There's a character named AZ who lives for 3,000 years, right? That is eternal youth. I don't know why I've never thought about it before, but eternal youth is a theme. I'm thinking about.
Well, even in the first conversation that we witnessed with Lysander and Diantha, he says, don't you wish you could stay that way forever? Talking about when she debuted in a.
Which was definitely a little creepy, but I had never thought of it like that, and maybe I'm just stupid, but I think of witches stealing youth, right?
Wow.
It feels a little bit more fantastical, right?
Yeah.
In a way that I just had never thought about this game, but it makes sense. Life and death.
So now you're looking
eternal
around.
Youth.
You're looking for youth. So we gotta
that's
see.
What I'm looking for
we
now.
gotta see if that permeates. If we see that anywhere else.
Yeah.
All right. I think I'm just gonna run from this Volbeat. Oh. Sweet smooth brain.
Oh, dude, people are okay. All these emojis in their chat have to do with Esper. I just realized.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Yeah, somebody did that yesterday, and I said that I didn't like it, and then
I like it now. I like it. I didn't get it.
I said
but
stop
I just
doing
realized.
those eyes, and so now people are doing the eyes. I really hate those eyes.
Those are freaky.
Yeah,
but it's funny. Yeah, people like Esper. It's just like,
oh god, does
it's
Esper
seen
evolve?
some things. Is that a spoiler?
Yeah, no, I need to know.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, great. Okay.
And is it a boy or a girl? Okay, it's a boy.
My smooth brain is a boy. Yeah.
Okay.
I would have never named a sweet lady smooth brain. Unless she was,
smooth.
a big old
brain.
dummy. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, let's see if this works.
Oh, you got something?
I'm trying to make my own version of the eyes.
Oh god. Wow, there's some creative eyes in the.
Yeah,
chat
right.
now.
I think I could do one better.
Let me see.
I'm thinking about it. Hold on. I like how emojis look a little bit different on every single platform.
Yeah, it's hysterical.
Because I kind of. Oh, this is it. Yeah, this is it. This is me in the morning.
Oh my god.
It's eggs.
How'd you even think of that?
I don't know. I was just scrolling for circles. Man, dude, Volbeat. What do you think about Volbeat?
Never liked Volbeat.
Yeah, it just seems like a nothing Pokemon.
Just filler.
Give it it's a lightning bug electric. Immediately so much more interesting.
Yeah.
Right, it doesn't even learn electric. Yeah.
Yeah, regional Volbeat.
Yeah. No, just standard. Yeah. You know what I want for Gen 10 the most?
Tell me.
I want a retcon of types.
Wow.
Blastoise should be water steel type. He literally has metal coming out of its body.
How would they...
Hard shell.
What would you do in the world of Pokemon to justify the changing of types? Because you would have... We're so
Nothing.
deep in... No, we're so deep
nothing.
in. We're so deep in. They'd have to.
No, this is what... No, because in this game, they introduced the fairy type, and then they said... oh, Mr. Mime is a fairy type. He's always been a fairy type. Or no, you know what they say? They say it's newly discovered, but then you can also explain it away by saying it's a different timeline.
Okay, so I think that they would have to...
Generation 10.
I think that they would have to explicitly say something like we're in an alternate world or an alternate timeline, because then all remakes every time you go back to an old Pokemon game and it doesn't make sense. I think it's too much.
It's not, because like this game is an example of that. This game introduced fairy type, but
and in the world,
all the players
they discovered the type in the world.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's not just
okay. Then they could say. Oh, I keep thinking this is important, but it's just Squirtle.
No, and I keep telling him no. He's
not ready.
He's not ready.
Dude, you gotta call him Blue Cheese.
Blue Cheese. No, that's demeaning.
No, it's not, dude. Blue cheese is delicious. Call him what's it called? It starts with a G. Gorgonzola.
No, he's just sweet blue.
Okay. Like a dog. Yeah, I think they could. I think they could just say, like, you know, science. You know what I want to see? I want to see a Pokemon game where the guy in the beginning of every starting route who says, like, "Isn't science amazing?"
Yeah.
I want to see him like advance in his career and end up working with those scientists wherever the lab is in whatever region.
Uh-huh.
You know, sequel game to Kanto, and that guy from Pallet Town is in Cinnabar Island at the lab. That's what I want to see.
Right.
Well, the lab burned down actually in that timeline.
I see people in the chat. They're fighting me a little bit. It's like, oh yeah, they've changed the type chart and stuff. I get what everybody's saying. I genuinely understand where you're coming from. What I'm saying is, if you were to go through in a purposeful way, and in a way that you could not just blow past, and say something like Blastoise has a type that is different than what it has been for 30 years. You have to say something. Yeah.
I feel like that's like, you know, there's tiers of noteworthy new features for every new Pokemon game, right?
Yeah.
There's the gimmick, there's the new Pokemon, and then maybe below that it's like new characters and, you know, new, you know, battle changes, whatever. I think this is probably a higher version of that second tier. Gen 10, they just say it was newly discovered that some Pokemon have types that we never knew about before.
Right.
You know, science is amazing. Like, it's been, you know, there's a new thing that allows us to, you know, maybe there's a character like Steven Stone in the region who does extensive research that is positively influencing all the people of that region, right? And it's like, wow, he's done such a great thing. We're able to now like make it a character that is, and maybe that character ends up being a bad guy. Maybe I'm just describing the Galar region.
Well, what's happening is I'm saying that you need to say something, and what you're telling me is something that they could say. So we agree.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So you're okay. I thought you were just saying like, what could the device be?
But it has to. No. I'm saying it just needs to be.
I don't think there needs to be a device.
Oh, I don't think there needs. I do.
They'll basically brush it off. Because if they make it a gimmick, if they make it something as significant as a Z move, right, or as a mega evolution, it's too vague.
Yeah.
It's just too vague. It's too vague. It's like, well, some Pokemon get new new types, but not all of them, and also some of them are just kind of obscure, right? It's not like every Pokemon has a new thing that you can get access to. That's Gmax, right? People are pumped, or I guess it's Dynamax. People are pumped about that.
I just think,
but just a retcon.
But if you're not going to make a big deal out of it, then I don't think it's worth doing. For them, from their point of view.
In Sun and Moon, there was like 100 Pokemon that got new stat distributions or like increases to certain stats to make them work.
You cannot tell me that those are equivalent changes.
I think they are. Raichu now being fast, like in some of it, and I think the way I'm thinking about it is like those Pokemon were just like getting eaten up by the what do they call it? The power creep. And so what they did is they just slapped on 20, 30, 40 base stats to like 100 Pokemon just cuz they were like totally I mean, they weren't random, but you know.
The type a Pokemon is intrinsic to its identity in the way that its stat distribution is not. The type is an element of character.
Sure.
The stat distribution is not.
Yeah, the stat distribution is like it's a hidden mechanic.
Math. It's
Sure.
It's like I don't know.
Okay.
I just think if there was ever a game and Blastoise had the Steel type and maybe Charizard had the Dragon type.
No. See, this is the thing. I'm not saying like you need to change every single Pokemon.
Yeah.
I think Pokemon like Volbeat that are forgettable and totally outclassed by so many things could potentially have something that makes it more interesting. Mr. Mime was a pretty like weirdo, you know? Clefable, Clefairy, they're just normal type. Who cares? Then they get the fairy type, and now they have a unique function in the world. I get what you're saying about it. Like they probably do need to explain it better. I struggle with finding what that would be because it is a little obscure. You okay? You have an idea.
I have a few ideas. I
think they would just brush it off. I really think they would just, if they do it.
Okay, so like I think this is something that you would maybe only do at some kind of benchmark of enough time passing. So like 30 years of Pokemon, we want to mix things up. We want to give Pokemon like Blastoise a new type. I would have some professor introduce this idea of evolution that is not evolution. This idea of like passive evolution that has happened over time. So enough time has passed.
It's like a half step between evolution and regional evolution.
Enough time has passed that Blastoise has adopted the Steel type.
You're so good at this, Jake.
I just think you could do it. You could have a professor who that's like they're like, I'm studying this kind of evolution in Pokemon. And I think that'd be so cool. Like
another step that I'm thinking about is like to me, so the professor has always been tied to, at least for the last decade, whatever the new gimmick is.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe not always, but kind of. So I guess if in Generation 10 they're starting to maybe recycle some of these older gimmicks because they can't make new gimmicks forever.
Right.
That would open up a professor to do something interesting like that.
And
dude, I think that makes sense. Yeah.
Or
call
you could
it
have
something.
There's so many. I love this kind of exercise because it truly is a creative writing exercise. And I think like you could do something so funny where it's like the Blastoise in this region have actually learned from some Steel types here, and now it's like it's taken on some of their qualities
because of this region. That Steel type is more dominant.
You could write
like it's always
in
been
so
there.
many different ways. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that makes it feel a lot more real.
And I
love
do think that the Pokemon Company would feel like they were sacrificing part of their world building if they just like went in the game and said, "Oh no, you beep boop bop, you have the Steel type now." I don't think that's how they want you to see Pokemon. Like they could just press a. Why does it have the Steel type? Because we pressed a button.
Let's take a look at. I am curious now to see when the Fairy type is referenced in this game.
Yeah.
What they say about it. because we've seen it a couple times, but I haven't really given it too much thought. And I've always just seen it as like, okay, these are just retcons, right? But no,
sure?
I really like that. So faint is weird.
I don't want it.
Okay, good. Yeah.
There's this weird thing that happens in this game where there's a brief pause between should a move be deleted and then giving you the options. So I always press A to go to the next menu, and then it makes me hit the thing I don't want to hit.
Oh shoot, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like that a lot, man. I still think it's a little messy because I do feel like the Pokemon Company, unfortunately, I feel like they would be encouraged to then be like, well, we have to make this new type, more visible, right? It can't just be a type. Well, this Blastoise now will be more metallic.
Yeah, and I think you could even just tie that into the graphics getting better.
Oh,
just give it some textures. It didn't, just tighten that.
Yeah, because the way I'm looking at it, it's base Blastoise, and I think if you tie it, I think I do like that the way you tie it to the region because it functions like a regional evolution. But but then I'm like, I want it to be forever.
Yeah, and I think that's they need to put themselves in a position where they have the flexibility to use it, to use it when they want to. But I also want to point out, Lamp in the chat, Dexio and Cinna were making a really big deal about the mysterious fairy type. And and I think that made sense to me when I was reading it, because at the time I was like, oh, they're explaining why people didn't know about this before. All right, let's see what's happening here. Jacques, do you know about this building? Oh, I'm so sorry. Jacques? Do you know about this building? It's called the Battle Chateau, and it's famous for being a place where trainers gather to improve their skills. If I learn even more about Pokemon, I'm sure I'll be able to defeat Kalos' 8 gym leaders. Oh, excuse me. Wow, I did not get the impression that he was trying to defeat all 8 gym leaders.
They're serious. They're battlers. They're serious.
There's a Pokemon I saw when I was little that I don't remember well. I wonder if... Whoa, that is a way more interesting journey.
Yeah.
Wow, he's trying to remember. There's a Pokemon he saw, and he wants to know what it was.
Do you ever have moments like that where you remember something from your childhood, but you just you don't know where it is, whether it's an object or you're like, what was this thing that I enjoyed so much?
Really quick, what is this?
It's like a battle frontier. It's like a battle simulator.
Is there nothing for me in here?
You can try it out. I kind of forget, but I think this is where you just battle a lot of people.
Does it oh, look at this.
Oh,
it's, the gym
that's
leader.
an important character. Okay,
that's interesting.
Maybe you might have just needed to go in here anyways to progress.
Okay. Oh, if it isn't Jacques, what is your title in the nobility? Interesting status.
Whoa.
What, you don't have a title? That's a surprise. No one could doubt that a kid as strong as you should have one. See, your title here at the Battle Chateau shows... Oh, okay, I see.
Well, this is a thing that's built into this battle system.
Lady Viola, are you acquainted with the young gentleman? I see you carry the bug badge, young sir. It appears that Lady Viola... Okay. It is a pleasure to meet you, my lord. My name is Hennessy. Might I ask your name?
Cheers.
Jacques, sir, please. Fine name. I will gladly recommend Jacques. So will you,
Lord Jacquester?
Oh, I see. So this is a tutorial.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Wow. People know. People sense my potential. I think this game is leaning more into that than others because I think it's signposting my ability to use Mega Evolution later. So I think you find a lot of NPCs in this game are like, there's something special about you.
Yeah.
You got some good juice coming off of you right now, Yeah.
And you've talked about that, right? It's like as a protagonist, there should be something heroic or special.
There should be something different about you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's like, why are you the protagonist for this story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean like, right, going back to the beauty thing, that doesn't mean you're like better than other people. It just means like you're the right fit for this story, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also a member of the nobility, so let's battle again if we get the chance. Okay, so that's cool. Introducing the idea that you can battle the gym leaders again. That's neat. Should I do one of these?
Oh, that's fun. Probably. I feel like there's got to be like an easy mode for it right now.
Yeah. What the heck?
What? Send a writ.
I'm not sending any. I'm not sending a writ. Okay.
Yeah. I was imagining playing Legends ZA and then having Game Freak be like, they almost like lean into the joke where everyone everywhere is asking you for a tip.
Oh yeah.
That's like such a thing right now.
Yeah. It really is.
It's crazy.
Do it, though.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
You gotta do it. All right. We got a Ralts. I think Stardust is gonna make quick work of this Ralts. Oh my god.
Man, Ralts looks good in this game because of that saturation filter you have on.
Wow.
I think normally
it's helping him. Yeah.
Yeah, Ralts is usually very. I think I've just adjusted to the saturation.
I like him in 3D a lot. I think he looks better in 3D. Yeah.
His little like helmet hair.
I cannot blame others for my failures. I said I would do this myself. Wow. I'm surprised that the way I'm battling here is just by like going into rooms and battling people. I expected.
Yeah, maybe this isn't the place. Maybe this isn't the place that I thought it was.
Yeah. Or maybe I'm just doing it wrong.
Yeah, somehow.
Yeah.
Well, no, but so she said you could rebattle gym leaders.
There
must be a way. I mean, let me look it up.
Yeah, please.
What's it called? Battle Chateau.
Battle Chateau.
Chateau.
Wow, Baroness Cadet.
What does Baroness mean? It's a title.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Burmy. Wow.
Oh, okay. Oh, so the player rank. So right now, I think you're either nothing or you are. So the player starts out as a baron or baroness, depending on their gender, and advances through the ranks of nobility by defeating other noble trainers. In the initial ranks of nobility, the player's rank is mainly determined by the number of wins, with wins against higher ranked nobles counting for more than those against lower ranked nobles. Okay.
Wow,
you can work your way up.
This protect animation is so weird. When does a move get a new animation?
I think everything got a new animation in this game.
I guess that makes sense. It's the first 3D game, but I mean,
yeah.
I mean in comparison to future 3D games.
I don't know. I've never really thought about that.
Yeah,
there's a lot of moves that got downgraded, like a lot of signature moves from Gen 7 got downgraded in Gen 8. A lot of signature moves from Gen 8 got downgraded in Gen 9. That's the thing. But so the list of player ranks, I feel like this is not a spoiler.
Okay.
You start out as a baron, as a male, right?
Yeah.
Then you become a viscount or viscount.
A viscount.
And then you become
a viscount.
And then you a viscount. Okay.
Yes.
Baron, and then viscount.
Yeah.
And then you become an earl.
Okay.
And then you become a marquis.
Wow.
And then you become a duke.
Whoa.
And then you become a grand duke.
Oh, okay.
That would have been sick if you become a king. Yeah. And that's with 1,000 points you can become a grand duke.
I like it. I'm in.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the writ of invitation. Wow, I've never looked into this.
Why are these Pokemon using Protect? What are they doing?
I'm just kind of stalled. If it's the most basic form of a strategy.
Oh, these jerks. They're making me so mad. Oh my god, Ladybug, stop it. Ladybug, stop it. Stop. Stop it.
So you can just battle stronger people, I guess?
I don't know. I'm digging this though. I'm liking this scene. I'm liking how I'm liking this battle scene. You see this like little area we're in right now?
Yeah.
This is nice. Oh wait,
it is cool.
You want to see something sick?
Yeah.
Look at the animation that plays when Kecleon uses Scratch. You ready for this?
Oh, I know what it is.
Dude, brace yourself.
The tongue.
Brace yourself. This is one of the greatest things I've seen in this game. Okay. All right, here we go.
He's got a rough tongue.
That's awesome, dude. That's
so
nice.
Good.
That's so nice.
Do you know what a Marchionus?
I'd have to see the word. I'm having a hard time.
Oh, it's probably the female Marquise.
Yeah,
Marquis. Sure. I'm looking at there's some cool trainers here. Oh yeah, you can battle gym leaders here. Wow. I didn't ever knew this. Dude, you know what? I gotta finish X and Y, my copy of X right now, and I gotta just like, I gotta do all these like secret missions.
Whoa,
you know?
secret missions?
I gotta 100% the game. I mean, I don't know. We'll see if this actually happens, but I do feel obligated to do that. There's so many cool things in this game that I just don't remember.
We could be doing a stream right now where your gameplay is right below mine.
I know.
We could do that.
We have time. I have like 4 badges, I feel like. We could honestly, if you're able to set that up, we could figure something out.
Oh yeah, because I'm sharing my gameplay with you on Discord right now, so it'd be very easy to just
I just share my
stuff.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
just put that up. Yeah, so no problem.
All right.
The chat.
I'm charging my DS right now.
Wow. I don't know how to do it with I don't.
No. So I do have a capture card. I have a 3DS.
Right. Okay.
I do have a 3DS. Yeah, we can figure it out.
All right. What is this? It seems as though a commoner has gotten in. Dude,
They're calling you out, Jake.
Is he talking to me?
Oh, the Baron Moray.
Dude, what a jerk.
I know.
Oh, he's got a fletchling. Oh, wow.
Wow, that's
how much money you spend on that fletchling, Baron?
Yeah, look at my bird. It's Porygon. You know how many coins this cost me?
You ready for this? Get him, Smooth Brain. Get him. Don't even worry about that growl. Smooth Brain, you were not going to use a physical attack anyway. He's an idiot. Get him. Get him, Smooth Brain.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's nice, dude. That's nice.
That feels good. That feels good, guys.
Okay, Smooth Brain. Don't even worry. Shrug it off. Ooh, quick attack. More like lame attack. All right, here we go. Oh my god, he's almost dead.
Come on, we'll get another level on this.
Oh yeah. Oh, he wants to go down swinging. Oh, well. Oh, now that fletchling is dead. Eat the rich, baby. Let's go. I got a spicy chicken finger in my mouth, and its name is fletchling.
Bro,
okay.
I made some fried chicken today.
Wow, dude.
Did I tell you? I found out, this is through TikTok, so it could be incorrect.
Okay.
Just right. But I found out that vegetable oil is not very good for you. And I vaguely remember my science teacher from college telling me that, and I was like, and I think I just like accepted that there was no other option if I wanted to fry food.
Right.
Like I'm like hydrogenated oil. It's not good for you. Your body doesn't. She said, my science teacher, she said, your body doesn't know how to process it. And then I said, okay, well, I don't know. I don't even know what spurred it, but I was like, well, what's an alternative? And I tested it out. The avocado oil. There was no difference in the cooking. And I'm thrilled, man. Wow. There's an event happening right now in the story.
Wait, what is this?
Baron Dennis.
Where is he?
He just got announced.
But
I don't know.
Where is he?
I don't know. Maybe you have to go in the room. Maybe it's just communicating to you that you can upgrade. Is that it?
I don't understand.
Oh, I like the. I just
you have to search for him.
Kecleon.
PD Gaming says you have to search for him.
Okay.
All right, hold on. I'm healing up.
What was the inspiration behind the nickname Zeeps?
Sometimes you look at him and the name jumps out at you. And I looked at him, and he's got some zigzags on his belly.
I see it.
And
he's got zigzags up on his head, on his crown.
I was like, oh, that's Zeeps. That's my buddy Zeeps.
I like it.
Yeah.
Zeeps. Zeeps.
I may be just a baron, but I'm going to latch on to some nice duchess and aqua jet myself to the top of society.
Wow. Dude, I see it. All these themes are coming out to me. I like this.
This is crazy, dude.
He's playing the game.
This is crazy.
He's playing the game, man. He goes, you know what? Lysander's right. I need to abuse this. I'm aqua jetting to the top. I'm sky uppercutting to the top of society.
I'm gonna be sincere for a second. This is not a dunk.
Okay.
I'm genuinely I'm just being sincere, and I hope everybody can accept that. Okay. You know how mad it makes me when people talk about how the theme of this game is beauty. genuinely answer this question for me. I'm sincerely asking. This is not a dunk. I'm sincerely asking.
Tell me.
How many of these Pokemon YouTuber essay, video essay people, how many of them have ever talked about this kind of thing?
I don't think anyone.
Okay.
Well, sometimes, maybe, yeah, this stuff might not be their point of reference in the video. They might be talking, because I feel like some of them will say things like, you know, through the interactions with NPCs and through this, and right, maybe it's alluded to.
Yeah.
But 0 people.
Yeah, chat's backing you up. They say none. Lamp says if it's not on the Bulbapedia page, it's not going to get talked about.
Bro.
And you know what's beautiful about this line to me? It's
beauty.
I think it is trying to tell you what it's saying is important by incorporating the name of a move. That's like a special acknowledgement. That's I don't know. It's cool.
It's almost like a joke, right?
So, okay,
there's with a joke, right? I feel like I've seen that, like, you know, some jokes, like jokes only make sense depending on the context.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Like you go to another country, you're making jokes about McDonald's, or that's a bad example, but whatever it is.
No,
right?
yeah, you're right.
People aren't going to know what it is. You talk about the Packers in France, they're going to be like, what are you talking about? And the use of a Pokemon move is an acknowledgement, or it confirms that they know what they're doing with this commentary.
I agree. I completely agree.
It assumes a certain understanding.
That's a excellent comment, Dusty. Excellent comment.
Great.
It's
beautiful comment.
No, that's well done. Because you're right.
Thanks.
That shows a level of understanding and comfort with what they're. Yeah, you're right. Totally right. I want to say really quick. Demigod Gaming makes the comment. I feel like it's very intentional that all this class consciousness stuff gets brought up in France of all places. Listen. I get where that comment comes from. I agree. You're 100% right. I do think this is one of those things. You place this game in a region inspired by anywhere in the world. You can draw a connection to these things. That's fine, whatever. I understand. You're correct. Part of why it is being featured as an aesthetic element in this game is because that is something that they came to understand in their research about France. But for me, what's important is not whether or not that is correct. What's important to me is whether or not it's important. And I've said this to you before, and I think that research is not analysis. And if you're telling me how something is affecting based on outside research rather than how it's operating in the fiction itself, I don't care that much. Oh wow! For some reason, people are now asking about.
Yeah, guys, you guys are being incredibly rude. Jake is making a point right now.
Yeah,
Jake is talking about you, and you guys are all just deflecting and changing the subject. Now, frankly, that's pretty rude.
Thank you.
But
yes,
but my party did go very well. Thank you for asking.
Did you?
My Halloween party. It was nice.
Did you get a good pic of you and the dog and the wife and?
I did. Yeah, I could. Okay. I could send you that later.
Yeah, please send.
Actually. If you guys actually want some real honesty, yes, I had fun with my wife. Yes, her friend is lovely. Yes, her friend's fiance is lovely. Party was not it. Pretty bad vibe on the party. It was actually pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Like, we got there. Yeah, we got there. Here's the thing. We got there, right? And, okay, so we went as, bring us to the other window. So my wife and I went as beekeepers, and our dog was the bee, right? Adorable costume. Jake, I'll send you a picture later. There is like a half picture on my Twitter right now, so you can go check that out if you want.
Yeah, please continue.
Okay, the first thing, very weird. We walk into the party, and we crack open our drinks, right? And we're she's drinking seltzer. I'm drinking non-alcoholic beer. Like, it's, we're there for the vibes. We're not participating in that part of a party. And then we realize immediately, like, that we did not have the foresight to realize that we can't nervously drink a drink with a mask on our, like a bee mask on our head. So we're like, immediately we can't nervously drink while we're chatting to people, right? That merch is so good, by the way.
Dude, it looks great on her. That's awesome. Merch. That's really nice. Yeah, that's really nice.
Insane. So, like, okay, we're proud of the costume. It was cute, whatever. But then immediately, like, there's an awkwardness. And okay, so we make small talk, and then we kind of just go to another part of the party to kind of regroup, another part of the apartment to regroup. More people arrive, and then we realize everyone's friends, and then we also realize everyone is kind of more like, I don't know, I don't want to be judgmental because everyone's at different parts in their life, but they reminded me, I just felt like I feel like I had a disconnect from these people. They felt like more college kids in a way. And I don't know, what am I allowed to say on the on this stream as far as so basically everyone goes to the porch in Massachusetts and partakes in a type of oddish, whatever oddish is, everyone does that. And then no one is talking. And I'm like, come on, guys. And we're also not participating, but we want to chat. Luckily, there was one person there who was pregnant, so she was sober. And she was lovely. We were all just chatting. It was a new person, so that part was great. But it just, the vibe was off because I'm like, I have nothing against any sort of that substance, but you got to be able to hang, and these people couldn't hang. I'm like, do it, but like, it's a party. Let's hang. Let's socialize. Let's talk about whatever we got going on. No one wanted to talk, so it was actually kind of bad. But anyways, I love my wife's friend and fiance, and I love my wife, and it's great. Yeah, so
sucks to suck.
I'm gonna throw the Halloween party next year.
Wow. All right, cool.
All right, thanks.
I saw that somebody came in and said, I just got back, what's the app sesh about? And I didn't have the heart in me to type into the chat a Halloween party.
Dude, I just felt so stupid, and it was like 3 hours. It took an hour to get there, and then it was like 3 hours of like awkwardness. And I'm not an awkward person.
Right.
Like I'm like, so like everyone, like there was a dog there, so everyone's just like, the whole conversation is hyper fixated on the dog. And I'm like, so what are you doing on Halloween day? Like I'm trying to get something going.
Yeah.
Something, right?
I get that. Yeah.
It was tough.
Human connection. We're all after it.
Dude.
Not all of us can achieve it.
Which is, it's all good. It's all
fine.
Good. It was good.
It's fine. It is what it is.
Whatever. It's good.
You got something out of it.
They're throwing a Christmas party or a winter party.
Okay.
I'll try again then.
Try again. Right. Okay. Maybe you come with some jokes, some icebreakers.
Yeah.
Leave the dog at home.
What did the bee drill say to the Rhyhorn?
No, don't do that. Oh my God. Okay, really quick. I want to shout out some chat. Davidson said, Jake should do the elementary teacher thing where they say, I'll wait until people stop talking and then everyone feels awkward. I've obviously taught classes. I've never done that. That's very funny.
Yeah, but But you teach adults, right?
For the most part, yeah. But I've taught middle schoolers. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I was reading the chat and then I just totally spaced. Yes, you taught middle schoolers.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that would be a good move to do against them.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
I'm too kind, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what that does, you're almost making fun of them. You're also like flexing your authority against them, which isn't cool, and that's not going to actually make anyone want to care about you or what you're saying or learn.
Right.
I never liked that type of stuff. Yeah, that stuff was stupid.
Yeah, I try to.
I'm the adult. You have to listen to me.
My pedagogy does not align with that kind of strategy.
Yeah, I get you.
Auburn Frost in the chat said, a game can have multiple themes. I also feel like the themes of wealth and beauty can lead into each other, as well as wealth is associated with a beautiful and elaborate lifestyle. Hey, that is a great start. So I have a video on the channel that's beauty is not a theme in Pokemon X. And the point that I'm making there is that the concept of beauty and wealth have no perspective, and they're not making an argument, which means that they're not telling a story. So for you to say that a game can have multiple themes, I completely agree with you. I totally agree. But you started to say wealth is associated with beauty and with a beautiful, elaborate lifestyle. That's interesting because that's a perspective. You're making an argument all of a sudden, and now you can look at the game and you can say, what does the game think is beautiful? What is the storytelling in the game trying to articulate as beautiful? And what does it mean to have beauty? What can you do with it? What does it look like to possess beauty in a benevolent way? And what does it look like to possess it and use it for for nefarious means. That's how you begin to craft an argument. But so much of our internet culture is focused on trivia and references, and a lot of our pop culture is leaning that way too. You find
Watch
that, like,
Mojo, right?
Dude, go watch any movie and
top 10 reasons why Kalos's theme is
right. So it's just so I'm just coming in from a different angle here and just saying, if we want to interrogate this like we interrogate every single other creative artistic medium on the planet, then you have to do more than you have to do more than just saying what the parts are. You have to interpret them, because all art is a conversation between the creator and the reader. So you have an interpretation. It doesn't exist in a vacuum. It doesn't mean one thing. And I think particularly with Pokemon stuff, sometimes people are looking for the correct answer, but what they need to be looking for is a good argument. So.
And the irony in all of this is that the correct answer for a lot of Pokemon fans could be interpreted as, our version of beauty, right? Of status, of someone who, has the right tools there, but isn't actually doing anything of value with them, right?
Yeah, 100%. Lamp says,
Should we take a bio break?
Oh, you want to take a little bio break?
Oh, just a little bit.
Why don't you go for it? I'm doing good. I'm just gonna do some battles.
Okay, all right,
I'm doing battles.
Let's do it. Let's switch the screen, and I'll let the dog out.
Right. Perfect. I'll even here's what I'm gonna do for you. You ready for this? Wait, hold on. Nope, and you're gone. They can't even see you.
Perfect. All right.
Cool. I prefer the ideal of a conversation over the truth of a correct answer. God damn. Do you talk to students about Pokemon? I try to. Sometimes people don't want to. Wait, hold on. The theme of Sinnoh is "Damn, this place is cold." That's so funny. Yeah, sometimes. Sometimes they're not into it though. The last time I taught a middle school class, so younger people, they were so into Naruto. And I don't know anything about Naruto, so I had to do some research. They taught me a lot about Naruto. So, yeah. Oh man. Do you have any thoughts on the story and themes of Colosseum or Gales of Darkness? No, I'd have to do a close read and figure that out. I have nothing in my head of those games. Yeah, literally nothing. All right, let's go. Did anyone notice when I switched over from the game music to some of the soundtrack when Dusty was talking? Did anybody pick up on that? I wanted a different vibe. Wow, I kind of like this Horsey in 3D, everybody. 3D Horsey is nice. Could I get one? No, then I'm gonna... No, don't tell Dusty I asked that. He's gonna make fun of me because it's a Gen 1 Pokemon. I only noticed when it switched back. Yeah. Does Smooth Brain have some funny yellow thing on his head that I haven't noticed? Both times he's done that attack, he's kind of leaned back, and I saw he had a little funny... Oh, is my secret out? Whoa. His secret about trying to marry up? Look, since I lost and all, I'm gonna level with you, pal. I'm actually super... This is my favorite NPC I've ever encountered in Pokemon. I'm gonna level with you. I'm actually super crazy poor. The writing on this is funny. He's got a good voice actually. Poorer than dirt poor, see? But I'm gonna raise my rank here and use a mean revenge on life. I'm rooting for this guy, chat. I'm rooting for him. He's a victim of circumstance. He was not born of means, and yet he wants to rise above his station. I will rise to my station after the war. All right. I love that guy. Renee. I want the kind of thrilling excitement that money can't buy. But doesn't this go back to the bootstrap to get wealth argument that you said you don't like in media? No, because he was trying to get wealth by marrying up. He was trying to use the systems of power in place to his advantage. And listen, I don't immediately dislike any narrative that is about one rising above their station. It's not my politics, but I don't need every, work of fiction to be like pedagogy. You know what I mean? And it's not like they're, I think my issue is less a sincere story of somebody working their way out of their life's circumstances. And my actual issue is when privileged people who have advantages are portrayed as just being smarter and like more savvy and more bootstrappy than the rest of us. That's my actual issue. Whoa there. Smooth brain, wrap this up, buddy. No, smooth brain. Keep it together, smooth brain. No, God damn. All right, smooth brain's got to come out. All right, Alucard is in. Who's the next one on your team to get the boot, Jake? Ooh, good question. Wow, cool noise when he comes out. Shing. Oh, look at that. Does nothing, dude. Let me look. Who's on the bottom right now? Maybe Zeeps. Maybe Zeeps. I don't know. What's my move here? Probably just a tackle. No, not again. Again, love talking about this stuff with people like you all. Most people I talk don't even open up about the conversation and try to put people down. We all have our views and different experiences. There you go, baby. That's what it's all about. That is what it's all about. Guys, I feel like I've been writing some good stuff lately. You should do a stream where you doodle and try to come up with new Pokemon. You know, Davidson, I was actually just saying that I think I'm gonna make it a thing in future streams where if people do like a super chat, if somebody does a super chat, I will put like a number in a random number generator, and whatever Pokemon that number is, I'll draw that Pokemon from memory. I
like that idea.
Yeah. Oh, you're back.
I'm back.
There he is, baby.
Yo. I got some snacks.
Dusty, I have to tell you that when we defeated that trainer in battle who was like, I'm gonna marry rich, he confessed to us. He opened up and he was like, guys, I'm actually super, super, super poor and I have to rise above my station. I'm gonna. Oh my God. Yeah. It was awesome.
That's insane, dude.
It was awesome. I loved it.
I kind of have respect about that.
Me too. I love it. All right. I haven't found the person that was like the specially introduced one yet. Oh, wait. A bell rang. Ladies and gentlemen, please turn your attention to the entryway and welcome Baroness Camille. Oh.
So it might just be telling you that there's new challengers.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. I'm a little confused though, because why would it be like they're in the entryway?
Yeah.
Does anybody understand? Oh, TJ in the chat, ring that bell. That's right, baby. Yeah, I don't know. Can anybody help me out? What? Maybe we should just go. Maybe we should.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is really not like part of the story.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, let's
you know
roll.
What? I'm glad we went here though, because we are learning more about the region. We're learning more about the theme.
Yeah, listen, I'm so glad that we ran into that NPC. He's like my favorite guy. Like, yeah, dude, I love that guy.
It's an underdog story.
Oh, before you leave, I have pleasing news to share. Due to your recent excellence in battle, you have been granted the title of Viscount. Oh my God, my heartiest congratulations, sir. I hope that you will accept my most humble compliments on this wonderful day. I look forward. Oh my God. All right.
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
Imagine now if like in battle, that's how you were introduced.
Yo, the people in the region knew me as such.
So Jake, is there something here with like when you look at the comparison, the contrast between what your friends call you and then this like formal title.
Yeah,
because they're both types of nicknames, right?
Yeah, so like the idea of status is all over this game. All over it, dude. You've got a famous Hollywood celebrity. You've got like people who are well known is something that is constantly being brought up. Your mom is a well-known Rhyhorn racer. These are well-known. Serena's parents are trainers who are well-known. You go into that castle, the whole thing is about what rank you are. You go to like the status is such a big thing.
It's how other people see you.
Yeah, totally. And it's like what transcends status. Maybe we'll discover
Friendship.
that. Maybe we'll discover it. Yeah. If you don't mind, I'd like to have a Pokemon battle with everyone.
Nice.
How should we pair up?
I see.
Oh, she's doing the classic, like, spin the bottle, but she spins it a certain way that she knows who it's gonna land on. She's like,
and I get to kiss you.
Eeny, meeny, miny, Jacques. Let's go, Tierno and Trevor against Jockster, and me and Jockster will be paired up.
There it is.
What if I said no?
Yeah, say it. It won't change anything. Oh, I get it. You don't like me. She goes, what do you not like, girls?
Wow.
She says the meanest thing.
Oh, whoops. I accidentally. Oh, God.
You're like, this is my partner.
I bring this old
this
guy
old
over.
guy, yeah. Yeah. You're like, actually, I have a new friend.
Artist Pierre is my boy, actually.
Let's go. Yeah.
Oh, my
We went
God.
to college together, art school.
Okay, they're overusing Smeargle.
I know.
They're overusing him.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think each Smeargle has a different moveset, which is kind of cool.
That is kind of cool. Ooh, ouchies. Oh, my color's changed. Is it lame that Kecleon doesn't actually change color?
Wow.
Is that lame?
Yeah, that is lame. It should literally have a form for every type.
The thing is that sounds like a lot, but if you think about it for more, it's not a lot.
No.
It's not a lot.
You just did it in OBS.
Yeah, exactly. I could do it. Oh my God. Ooh, Kecleon, come through. Oh. I think I gotta make the switch. I don't want Zeeps to die.
Check on the dog.
Oh, go for it. Yeah, chat, I agree. So, what do you think's going on with Shauna and Serena? And how do you think we fit into this? Because there's definitely a bit of a love triangle with Shauna and Serena and our main character. So, I don't know. Is this going to be what breaks the friend group apart? Could you imagine? Oh my God.
I don't think it'll break. I don't think it'll break them apart.
Here's what I think's going on.
Pierre, I've got it.
Here's what I think's going on. I think that Shauna has been talking about the new kid moving to town all summer.
Yeah.
All summer. She's like, finally, I'm gonna get a boy to like me, finally. And Serena knows this, and Serena's been supporting her. But when the new kid finally did come to town, Serena and the new kid, their eyes met from across the room. And they had an understanding immediately. But Serena's a little older than Shauna and is putting her feelings aside for her friend because she knows her friend really wants a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I don't think. But Serena's like, I feel like she's laying it on. Wait, did you have that moment with Shauna or Serena?
The moment at the fireworks was with Shauna.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And the moment, I think Serena can't help herself sometimes. So there'll be moments like this where she's like, oh no, this isn't. Yeah, no. Why does it have to be heterosexuals? It
doesn't need to be.
No, I want to interrogate this. Nicholas Paul
it doesn't
in the
need
chat.
to be because
what I am saying is what am I saying? I'm talking about characters in the story.
And Jake's like, for the record.
What do you mean?
And honestly, if you played as Serena, like if you played the female character, you would still have that same moment with Shauna.
Yes.
But why does it always have to be?
I'm talking about the game that I am playing, not the game that you're inventing in your mind. Okay? Oh man.
You can't hear the carrots right now, right? That I'm chomping on.
I didn't hear a carrot.
All right, good. Hopefully Discord's not picking it up.
No, I don't think so. Enjoy your carrot.
Because I realize this is like the most disturbing snack to choose.
I like it.
Okay.
Okay, so I think my first priority is I gotta kill the... Wow. Okay. Here's my issue. That Fletchling is weak to both of those Pokemon.
Wow.
What are you doing?
Fletchling actually might just be normal and flying type.
Oh, okay. So my priority is to get that Pikachu.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get that Pikachu.
Yeah, I was trying to think about... I was really trying to think of how Corphish could potentially be a dancer.
I have an idea.
And what?
The feet kind of like scurrying around like a grapevine.
Dude, that's so true. Like the little... yeah, dude, I can see that.
Like
I'm
a crab
thinking
walk,
of like the Little
kinda,
Mermaid. Yeah.
I don't know.
Did
you come up with something? Yeah.
I was imagining it just kind of like tucks in and then can spin around like a break dancer.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah. I like Corphish a lot.
Oh, Corphish is amazing.
I'm a victim of the anime.
Whoa.
Ash had a Corphish. So good. Whoa, we've never seen this before.
Yeah. Cool.
This is a fan favorite. This is a low punny fan favorite.
No, it's not. Nobody likes that thing. There's no way.
This Pokemon is in Pokken Tournament.
Yeah, but that was a mistake. Nobody likes this
thing. It wasn't a mistake. They knew what they were doing.
No, I think people just really don't like the third stage. I don't think that means that people like this one.
People like this one. This one's in the anime.
Chat, tell me the truth. Does anybody like Braxton?
Brazen.
Jake, you're wrong.
Brazen's a little bit better.
Is that how you're supposed to say it? Brazen?
I don't know, but I think it feels right.
Wow, okay.
And then it's like a personality, right?
People
Brazen.
love this thing.
Like,
oh my god. Smooth Brain grew to level 15.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another. Oh, a baby.
They say Breakson.
Breaks and
Breakson is how you're supposed to say it. They're saying.
All right. I don't. What is
what
that?
do you think? Yeah. What's the stick in its tail?
Like a witch's broom.
Sure.
I just made that up. I don't know.
I think that's what it is.
Okay. It's a wand. Okay, there you go.
Makes sense.
Sure. Yeah, you're right. It is a little too loppany for me.
A little bit. It's like.
Yeah, it's like.
I never like how much hair is sticking out of its ears.
Me too. I always hate that.
It's too much. It's too much.
I don't even like it in the first form, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Oh, look
Dude,
at that.
I saw a fox in my backyard just kind of like trot away, and I was like, if it was 1800 right now, I would be thinking that's the devil. Like, it was freaky.
An Asian of Mephistos in your backyard. An Asian, dude, that's crazy.
I see things now in the backyard. Dude, oh my God, dude. There was a pack of coyotes like down the street. I could hear them howling. And my dog's like, my poodle's like, what is that? Family? Like, what is that?
No.
And I was like outside, like looking around, defending it. I was like, do your business.
Yeah.
We're going inside.
Oh my God.
But it was my hair. The hair on my body was like standing up. I was freaked out. Chilling. Oh, this is nice. We got the feature.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Oh, I've got focus.
Yeah, that's actually pretty sweet.
Okay. Oh. Now we're talking. Oh. Okay. Oh, how much light we let in? Oh. Yeah. Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. Okay. And oh.
No, it's blurry.
Why?
Oh, what happened?
Oh, I have to keep that open. Oh, yeah, there it is, buddy.
It's good.
There it is.
You know, I think there could be some optimization. Maybe the use of rule of thirds could be in play.
Wow, okay. Sure. I just think that the tools are maybe not.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give him a K.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Not too shabby at all. Oh, stop it. You're just saying that because I dropped a dime. All right.
Yeah.
Wow, a cave.
Here we go. Zubat, let's go.
Wow. Okay, hold on. I want to see what else is around here.
Bye, John.
Bye, John. Wow, this is same cave. Weird. Okay.
Oh, it's the same. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Wait, you really zipped around. I thought you were. I looked away and you were in a new place.
Oh, Zubat Roost, it said.
Is that what it said?
Yeah. Can I tell you something? I think there's maybe too many trainers in this game.
Yeah. It gets annoying.
I've not stopped battling trainers.
You're like, I want to explore it.
Yeah,
the battles
yeah.
are quick. The battles are quick, but it's like I want to play around the world.
Yeah, you're right. I feel like I'm not just like, I don't get to just like exist.
Yeah. And there is a difference between adding a lot of trainers that are almost optional, but when the routes are corridors and you have to, like, you're just forced to, you know, battle them in order to progress.
Yeah.
That's frustrating.
Yeah. I
thought Gen 5 had really good routes.
Yeah. I think
you kind of weave around people.
Yeah, we definitely liked in Gen 5 whenever it just kind of like let me go and explore. I think in Gen 5 there were a lot of trainers and there was a lot of like forced talking. So it like got on my nerves pretty quickly. Whereas here it's like I feel like there's a lot of trainers, but there isn't a lot of forced talking. So
yeah,
I don't know. It's you know, I always have to remind myself this was a handheld game. This was a game that you were killing time, spending your.
That's a really good point. Yeah, this is content. This is the content.
Yep. And I think that's part of Pokemon, but I don't know. Sometimes it just feels like
boring.
Yeah, there's a balance.
Yeah,
you gotta hit a balance.
And this is just like you said it earlier, mindlessness.
Yeah, it is. It's a little mindless.
There's no purpose for any of these.
Yeah,
right.
They're just
there's
there.
There's an illusion of a gauntlet in a gym, right? You battle the trainers and then you battle the gym leader.
Sure. And I do feel that I am maybe already getting a little over leveled.
Yeah, bro.
Already.
It might be time to shut off the EXP share.
It's tough because I've got like some guys in my party who need it, and then I've got some that don't. And I wish I could play that game, but that choice has been taken from me.
Well, what if?
Yeah, tell me.
You grind out the sword the same way I grinded out the bug.
Whoa. You just go into some back alley and bang
just
my head against the wall.
Yeah.
Head on over to Crime Alley and just kind of Joe Chill the situation. Oh, man.
It really is it sucks how the camera functions in Lumios.
Ugh.
I didn't realize how like sick you were getting.
Oh yeah, it's pretty bad. I think it's a lot of it is the blur effect. Is not good.
And it's the speed at which you move around with your limited perspective. With it being so close to your character, you don't really know where you're going.
No.
But you're always going at a fast pace.
Yeah.
And then the camera always turns. I think it's disorienting. Look at, we're literally just doing a battle right now.
I'm just waiting.
Jake,
for
I heard the Switch 2 is coming out soon.
Yeah, I mean, listen, the Switch 2 could get announced tomorrow.
Oh my god.
Word on the street is tweet tomorrow night, reveal Tuesday morning.
Dude, that would be insane.
I don't think that's it. Oh,
what do we feel? Gonna let him evolve?
Oh, he's evolving. Yeah.
All right.
He did good work.
It's a pretty good Pokemon.
Let's see him.
Wow.
Okay,
a little bit better in 3D.
Let me think. What do I really think of this guy?
So that it's Zigzagoon zigzags. Linoon is a line and goes straight forward. Big brain stuff. And then Obstagoon stops.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Let's get some arrows in the chat.
Yeah. I feel that maybe this is a straight downgrade from Zigzagoon.
I'm totally with you. Yeah, absolutely.
Zigzagoon is more fun and interesting. This is stupid.
This is just like bad Sentret.
Yeah, bad Sentret.
It's boring. But it kind of looks like a baguette.
What?
You can rename it Baguette. And then honestly, I would be like, kind of like him.
I don't like.
Yeah, I think you need to.
Yeah.
You got to switch him out.
I agree.
Where's the puppy? Do you have the dog?
I caught one, but I didn't want to use it.
Yeah, it's pretty. I used it one time. I had 3 Pokemon on the team. It was a Chestnut, a Hitmonchan. Don't ask me why, and a Furfrou. And they were all like level 70.
I was trying to use a Furfrou in Ultra Sun. I even gave it a special haircut, and then I thought it sucked, and I got rid of it.
Yeah.
Dude, I just put my Ultra Sun team into Scarlet. So awesome.
So cool.
Oh, it's
so
amazing.
Cool.
I love it.
That's awesome. And you got your shiny in there too.
Yep.
Little Mochi.
Yep.
So cool, man.
You know, I tried to use one of these when I played Emerald earlier this year.
Yeah.
And I got it to the 2nd stage. I didn't get it to the 3rd. It was so bad. The moveset was so bad. Oh, the moveset sucked in Emerald.
Yeah.
I was getting so annoyed. I was like, learn a good move. No.
So there's a new move. I guess you can't really call it a signature move, but there's only 2 Pokemon that get it, I believe. And it's the Whismur line and Noivern in that line. It's called Boom Burst, and it's 140 damage, special, but it has 100% accuracy, just like Earthquake.
Wow.
So it's like reliable, it's powerful, it's a normal type move. And I ran that on my Exploud in Gen 6, and I was so proud of it. I think I named it after like they call it like the Godfather or the creator or whatever of radio. I think the guy's name was Orville, maybe.
Okay.
This was my I was a comm major.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
It was yeah.
And that's why you can only barely remember whatever it is you're trying to
yeah. Let me look it up. I haven't thought about it in so long.
So I just used Cut.
Yeah.
And I got that back over at the Palace, and it seemed extremely missable. So that to me makes me think that like the HM stuff in this game is like optional stuff.
I don't remember. I know in Gen 5 it's optional.
Okay.
For the most part.
Man, my team's getting a little weak in the knees. Need a little Poke
I think you need
soon.
some more. Yeah, I think you need some more types too, possibly.
Wow. Okay, so we're on the lookout for a new team member.
I think so.
I think so too.
There should be. Yeah, one of the routes coming up.
Should I go in this? Should I go in this grass or no?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Let's see if we can get somebody.
The music's good.
No,
it's not it. No.
This loser.
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going. So, do you think people like that this guy Stardust has like an Avatar Aang arrow on his head? Do you think people like that?
I have thought about that before.
Yeah.
I don't know if people like it.
I'm surprised that didn't immediately come up, if I'm being honest. But yeah.
I have thought about it before. But it just doesn't.
They wasted it.
Again, I think this comes up time and time again with the tier list that we do.
Yeah.
The Pokemon that I enjoy the most are ones that have something like really, not just a theme, not just like an idea behind it.
Right.
Like in the design, I like high contrast in colors. I like saturation. Not always saturation. This is cool. This is different. But there's just too many forgettable normal types. Okay, this is my theory.
No, I'm so sorry. I'm getting this.
Yeah, you should get it.
He's on the team.
My theory,
yeah.
There are some Pokemon that are created for NPCs. I think there are some Pokemon that are canonically not made for the player character.
Wow.
Spearow,
I get that.
Zigzagoon.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But this guy's a main character. Krogunk?
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's good.
I agree. All right. He's getting a luxury ball.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Because
Come on, buddy.
He's born of status.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Oh.
Nice. This guy's meant to be.
Yes. Okay.
What's his name? You have to give him like a really fancy name.
Yeah.
Like a little frog.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. I think I got it. Its cheeks hold poison sacs. It tries to catch foes off guard to jab them with toxic fingers. Oh my god.
Toxic mouth Pokemon.
I love it.
Another Pokemon that's in Pokken. Is that your team? Just like a bunch of Pokemon?
Ooh.
Chandelure, Suicune. Heavy Hand. Heavy Head. I don't get it.
Well, he's the poison mouth Pokemon, but
Oh, it's lead.
heavy is the head.
Nice, dude.
Do you not know this expression?
No. Heavy is the head that hands it to them.
Wow. This is I got to tell you, this is this did not land the way I wanted it to.
So what I'm thinking is lead in the mouth because that's poisonous.
Uh-huh.
And lead is heavy.
Well, okay. So there's an idiomatic expression that is heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Oh my gosh. Yes, and he is the king.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like that, dude.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
that's cool. I like that. Yeah. He says go listen to Linkin Park.
I guess that's in there. Oh god,
That's
I'm going
cool.
so far back to get to this Pokemon Center. Oh, it's nighttime, by the way.
There we go. We've reached it.
Yep.
It's 8:25 p.m. on the East Coast.
Wow. Oh. All right, I'm
Yeah, that's the stuff that bothers me. You're like skating into nothing.
Oh my god.
I am appreciating these like these like camera angles because this would be really. I think this would be really good on a 3DS.
Yeah, and I think like when at this point in time we had all played Pokemon games that were just the same thing over and over again. All of these little changes, you definitely like flagged them at the time, and we're like, oh, yeah. Okay, making some switches. All right, you're out, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think he would have a chance. Oh, Flautist.
What about Flautist?
Jake, I think you got to leave him alone. Maybe bring him on the team if you have room, but this is not his journey.
Okay, so you're saying I take Kecleon over Flautist?
You have
I take
so
Zeeps.
many normal types. You have Dunsparce, Furfrou, Farfetch'd, Linoon, Snorlax, Kecleon. Get rid of them. Delete them. Release them.
Release Snorlax?
No, don't release them, but... No. Oh, I thought you did it.
Snorlax just wants to take a nap in the box? Oh,
dude, you still haven't explained what happened with Entei.
When I killed Entei?
You thought I was gonna forget about that. But we haven't forgotten.
Wait, did I release an Entei?
I think you just killed it.
I just killed it. Oops. Wait, I want that item.
Oh my gosh. Here's the thing. If that was a Munchlax, I'd be like, yeah, look at that. I would be like, you know what? Train it up. Make it part, like, let it achieve evolution.
Right.
Right? But it's already at its final form.
Yeah, okay. You're
At
right.
level 15, like, what are you going to have it for the next 40 levels? There's nothing to... Yeah, and maybe that's superficial.
He's a beautiful boy. Oh, wait. Should I answer the questions to update my profile?
Yeah. I was wondering, are we able to... If we share friend codes, could we still do that?
I believe no. I believe it's impossible to connect now.
Okay.
Yeah. Where are the questions?
Because I do have a group of friends on my 3DS somewhere. And so basically, the friends that you have determine what friend Safari zones you can access.
I remember this. That was such a big deal at the time.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah.
Because you were able to, that was one of the first times you could capture starter Pokemon in the wild.
That's right. I remember.
That was a really big deal. And you could shiny hunt them. Like they had higher shiny odds in that area.
That's cool.
And then people would do the Poke Radar, which we're all familiar with.
Yeah.
It definitely exists.
Mm-hmm.
And you could do that in that zone. It was that was a lot of fun. I did a lot of that. But sometimes you get some friend safaris that were maybe a little lackluster.
Oh, a scientist. Your Pokemon are so full of energy. Oh,
she was just gonna heal you.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, really? I went back for nothing? Ugh, what a goof. What a goofus move.
No, it's all right.
Sometimes I gotta remember to trust the game.
Yeah.
Stop right there.
Here they are.
Ah ha ha. We didn't mean to surprise you. How are you and Croagunk doing? Well, we just met. Haven't you, also his name is Heavyhead. Haven't you wondered how a single Pokedex could possibly cover a region as big as Kalos? Well, it can't. Because our Pokedexes have never covered a whole region before. Well,
yeah.
That's why we were here to power up your Pokedex. What's the point of this?
I think for a lot of players, this was the first game where they were able to, where they maybe were interested. I hear it all the time. It's an anecdote, but it's not data. But I hear all the time, X and Y was the first game that I, completed the living dex, or I completed the Pokedex and I was able to get the shiny charm. I've heard that from so many people. And I think for one, it was incentivized with the shiny charm. For two, it was around the time where people were on Twitter and could communicate a little bit easier on Reddit, yada, yada, yada. And I think this feature that we're talking about right now contributes to this, where instead of 400 Pokemon, just a list of 400 Pokemon, we have these things segmented out, which I think makes it more approachable for newcomers. And for me as well, this was the first game where I completed the Pokedex. So I wonder if this was part of that.
So just to be clear, it's a psychological trick?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
It's psychological, but here's the thing. You also see this in Alola. Each island has its own Pokedex. However, there's crossover, and I wonder if there's crossover in this as well. Like, if you catch a young goose, it registers in maybe, 3 of 4 of the island dexes,
all right,
if you know what I'm talking about.
Everybody in chat saying it worked for them, so I have to just accept this.
Okay.
There's something about my brain where it's like, okay, there are 200 Pokemon, but we've broken them up into 4 groups, so it's easier. And I go, no, I still have to capture 200 Pokemon. And they go, no,
I know, but but then you get to be like, let me just focus on this first.
It doesn't seem as it's like, oh, I only need 8 more in the coastal region. And
it's like chapters, right?
Okay.
It's like it gives you a stopping point.
All right.
They're smaller goals, right? And then it's like by the time you finish a couple of, you go, you know what, I might as well just do the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, if the people like it, who am I to argue?
I think Game Freak was really trying to. Let me think.
Yeah.
I know at one point.
Whoa.
It was either this or X and Y. It was either this or Let's Go. The subtitle for Pokemon was for a long time, Gotta Catch 'Em All. We got a Spoink here. And they abandoned Gotta Catch 'Em All at some point, and it came back, and I wonder if it was this game or Let's Go or something else.
You know what I've always thought is interesting about Gotta Catch 'Em All?
Yeah.
That never like shows up in the game.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's like
maybe that's why they abandoned it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it was really just a marketing. It was like the marketing team was like, you gotta say Gotta Catch 'Em All.
Yeah.
Right. And it worked.
I kind of like the Spoink in this game. He's bouncing.
Yeah. This is the magic of the 3D.
That's cool.
You get to see the Pokemon living. Look at this guy just taunting. Heavyhead taunting.
I feel like Spoink has the advantage over Heavyhead.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Spoink is agile.
Yep.
Still kind of clumsy.
Making the switch. We're putting Zeeps in. Man, I'm liking Spoink a lot here, actually.
Yeah.
Is Spoink vying for a spot?
I don't know. I think it's competing with Esper.
Ooh, instead of Spoink
But-
versus
Whoa.
Smooth Brain. Wow, why did it do that?
Oh, not. Oh, it used flat. Splash.
I think it was just stunting on us.
Yeah, I think so.
You know?
It was like, check this out.
Boo!
Like a pogo.
Do
Do you
a
remember
flip.
pogo? Do you remember pogo sticking? That was like such a thing.
Of course.
Growing up.
Yeah.
Do the Gen Z kids still pogo stick?
No way. Absolutely
it's
not.
cringe.
Yeah,
it's cringe.
It's cringe.
Moon shoes.
Spoink is dead. Well,
Shoot, it
we'll
wasn't
never
meant to
know.
be.
We'll never know.
I really wonder. You really might find a shiny in this game.
What
Because
makes
the
you think
odds,
that? Yeah.
the odds have been cut in half. Your two big endeavors have been in the 2D games, and the odds have been cut in half. And it's just easier to rip through encounters. I think it's quicker in this game.
Okay, I like it, dude. That'd be awesome. I'd love to find a shiny. I hope it's something that doesn't suck.
You were playing Ultra Sun and you found a shiny right away.
That's true. That was crazy. Yeah.
And you didn't do that on stream, so
I
it like
know.
didn't happen.
Yeah, you're right. I don't love the shiny, but it's cool that it happened.
Yeah,
So,
I was excited because it happened.
yeah.
The shiny, it's like okay, but you used it on your team.
Yeah, I did. 'Cause
Would you
I
have
was
otherwise?
attached. No.
Yeah,
No.
but it
Yeah.
stood out to itself. Like you
It did.
recognized
Yeah.
it had some inherent,
100%.
Importance.
I mean, we connected. Oh my god.
It had a level of status.
Heavy
so that was
head.
yeah, that was big.
Okay.
I think Dragon Rage, that's powerful. Dragon Rage always does 40 HP.
Oh, that's nice.
Which
At
is-
low levels.
Yeah.
All right. Get in there, buddy. Get in there, buddy. Come on, buddy.
Lamp says one of his shinies in this game was Staravia, which is one of the worst shinies. Someone said, I remember finding a shiny on this route when I first played this
No
game.
way.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, this
The
guy's
day
a-
after I...
Okay.
Yeah. Look at all these shiny stories. I love it in the chat.
Yeah. Wait, hit me with another one.
The day after I get the shiny Charm and Scarlet, I got a shiny Alolan Grimer. And then a Tarantula.
I have a shiny Alolan Muck in Scarlet.
Really?
I love it. Yeah, it's from.
That's cool.
It's from, like the first time I played Sun and Moon.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I believe its name is Beauteous.
That's fitting. It predicted your video
Right.
on beauty in this game.
That's right. All right, here we go.
My first shiny in this game was like right after I beat the game. It was a Weeping Bell. Wow, dude, this thing's wiping your
I'm
team.
getting rocked by this thing.
Is this a wild Pokemon?
No, this is a trainer.
Okay, so if you had a fairy type, you would be immune to it.
Wow. Okay.
I think you're just trying to kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, tackle should work.
Okay.
Pursuit. Oh, you'll live. You live on 4.
Oh my God, this is brutal. Ah.
Ah! You need priority. You don't have priority. Maybe sacrifice blue.
No, I'm so sorry. No, you're right. I need him to get the experience. Okay, I'm gonna bring in Pyro.
You're sacrificing Puro.
I think Pyro can take a hit
Oh, you're right. And then maybe outspeed.
and then maybe outspeed him.
Okay.
All right, take the hit, buddy. Good job. Good job. And just end it. End it, buddy. There you go.
There it is.
Good
Love
work.
it.
Good work.
Love it.
Oh my God. There's something about this. I'm trying to put my finger on what it is. There's something like off about this game.
Doesn't it feel boring?
It's
The stream
almost,
is exciting. Like the stream if you have not already. We got 60 people watching right now. But I think the gameplay is just like I just feel like I'm like, okay, what are we looking at?
I'm tempted not to say boring, but I'm like it's like so neutral.
There's no stakes.
It's
That could be
so
part of it.
Flat. It's so like, and it's the Pokemon stuff in it is not bad at all. But like, it's just so there's nothing.
Something's missing.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
So infamously the gap between the first gym and the second gym in this game. People say it's like got the most amount of content like of a gap, right? The gap has the most amount of content from gym 1 to gym 2. So you're gonna be like, doing
weird.
a lot of stuff, and I think the idea was to just make it feel like a bigger region, or like there's more stuff happening early on in the game. But I don't know. I'm wondering now if maybe that's why this feels just so unimportant.
Yeah.
Because Cinia and Dexio keep showing up, but it's like they're just telling us stuff.
Yeah, it's like
who's the bad guy? What are we doing in this region?
It's like
why am I playing?
Nothing has. Yeah, there's no It's a thing I always talk about like when we played. I actually think our Sword and Shield stream might be a really good one to watch in contrast with this one, because the thing I kept talking about in that game was like the kickoff, situating your perspective so that you were different from everyone else, and then saying, now go. And this game never does that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've got to hit this big, beautiful super chat.
Red.
Oh my God,
What's up, dude.
Red. This is from your community.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We love
coming
Red.
through. We love Red. Coming through from the hidden power side of things. Oh my God, Red. This is very generous. Red, this is free. This is free content. I'm glad that you are enjoying it so much. That is very kind. Thank you for spending some of your Sunday with me. And with Sunday the dog. Red says, dude, loving the stream. I'm soaking all the coverage up lately. And love Jake's fresh-ish perspective on XY versus Dusty's cynical takes. LOL, JK Dusty. You know I respect you, bro.
Man.
The remakes on the Switch 2 will have landscape versus portrait mode? What an interesting idea. That's interesting idea.
He's talking about taking a Switch,
yes,
and rotating it.
That's
and
right.
Playing it somehow. You know, the Joy-Cons. I'm curious to hear what you have to say about this, but the Joy-Cons are rumored to be magnetic. And how cool it'd be is, right? We got a normal Switch right here.
Yeah.
You rotate it so it's vertical, and maybe the Joy-Cons snap on or they're magnetic at any point of the Switch.
It couldn't be any point.
In itself.
It couldn't be any point.
That's kind of fun.
But there is a kind of magnet that you basically shoot a electric charge through it, and that's what activates and deactivates it. So you could have a couple of these like metal contact points at different places on the Switch, and then it could shoot and lock them in. So you could have a side thing with that and another one for portrait mode. So you could have two different modes on a Switch and enable something like, hey, maybe you're playing it on the TV, you look at the screens like this, but if you want to play handheld mode, maybe Nintendo DS Virtual Console, you turn that thing on its side, zoop, portrait mode, you got top bottom screen, done.
Jake, I love that so much. Red, what a fun idea. I'm bringing that to the podcast.
Thank you for the super chat, Red. I love that. Yeah, thank you so much. That was awesome.
Thanks for being here, man.
Jake, it's drawing time. No, don't. I would literally just be drawing like a phone, and then shoot. Yeah.
That's actually such a cool idea.
Yeah, I love that a lot. Thanks for hanging out, Red. I really appreciate it. I've definitely seen you in the chat when we've been doing our. Oh, look at that.
Super potion.
Nice.
Let's go.
When we've been doing our leak overview videos and things like that.
I know.
So,
It's been fun to just kind of like, I feel like you and I have just been bouncing between the channels for a while.
Yeah.
It's been a fun month.
Definitely.
I think we both bring something that's complementary to what we're both doing on our channels. So.
Yeah. And let me speak for myself. When I do content with you, I feel like I can relax a little bit.
I feel the same way.
You know what I mean?
I feel like there's no pressure. Like, you know what it is? I trust your sense of presentation, or whoa, we got an edgy.
Whoa, that thing scared the crap out of me.
Yeah.
It shows its face. It goes. It's like.
But it's another normal type. Kill it.
Yeah, it's dead. It's dead to us. Yeah.
But
Please.
yeah, well, I think what it is I trust you as like as an entertainer. That feels cringe. I trust you as a streamer, as a presentation, as a personality. I trust you that I trust that you'll just like that you are capable to maintain the flow of whatever we're doing on stream, right? Whatever the show is, whatever the medium is. I trust that if I have to just relax for a second, you got it. You're gonna roll, and then you will appropriately give me an on-ramp to be like, all right, now you take it. Now you can go sit on the bench. I got you, right? And I think that type of, yeah, I think it's just like I don't know, man. I've never been like a musician. But I imagine that must be what it feels like for musicians who like
do a little improv.
Yeah, man, right?
A little jazz.
We're playing off of each other.
Yeah.
Right?
I love
that's
that.
a term that's used.
Definitely.
So,
no, definitely.
I don't know. That's how I feel.
No, I love that. I feel the same way. That's a good time. I like how on Hidden Power, you know, sometimes I'm like, all right, Dusty's got the wheel on this one. Over here, I take the wheel a little bit. You know, it's
yeah,
like,
I go, Nintendo info? I need your help.
Yeah, right. See, that's a good time. That's a good time.
And you know what I like?
Yeah, tell me.
I like it that we also like. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I like that we don't always see eye to eye.
Oh yeah,
that's the best part.
That's the best part. Yeah.
Right.
That's amazing.
But it's also like sometimes when I'm like interviewing people that I'm not I don't have the same chemistry with. We disagree, and then I get worried that they're gonna be like upset or uncomfortable. Right. But not here.
No, yeah, you know, I'm like, if anything, I appreciate it. When I get pushback, I'm like, oh yeah, give me some friction.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, no, I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in a bit of a pickle here. So, it knows Pursuit, and it just took all of that health down with that move. Do you think it's smart enough to use Pursuit again? And if I switch, don't I get killed anyway?
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's not a move that's gonna. Yeah,
that zoom in on the eye of the sword was so funny.
I mean, are you faster than it? No, because Pursuit is priority.
Yeah.
I think.
Might be smarter to throw a Pokeball, says Xander.
Wow. Let's do it. Because then you'll get experience.
Okay.
Throw yeah.
No, we're just going Pokey.
Pokey.
I love that first person perspective with the hand.
It is pretty cool.
So nice.
We got one. No.
Oh, we couldn't.
Oh, it's not smart enough. Do you switch out?
Now we have a bit of a
Yeah. You either switch out,
going for the kill,
or you soft reset.
Let's go!
Nice. Very good, man. Love that. Let's go.
This is the story of a Pokemon game.
Yeah.
No story is as powerful as those moments.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh God, it's so awesome.
Dude, that's fun.
Thank you.
It's
Lamp.
funny though that you like just got out of there. I can when I close my eyes, I can imagine the anime episode.
Ooh. Does he know? Does he know?
Yeah.
Wow, what is it? I'm like going to a whole area right now, and I can't believe I'm not like in a town.
Yeah. Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Do you know what this is?
Yes, this is from Black and White.
Did you ever use it?
No.
It's a good Pokemon.
Oh.
I've used it before. It's really good, and it's good. It's fun.
This guy's cool. Oh, look at him. His little kick.
Yeah, dude. He's a Kung Fu and lizard. I don't know what it is.
I think we need to give this game a little bit more credit. There is a degree to which when it came out in that context, every reveal of a wild Pokemon, every move animation was a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool.
No, dude, absolutely. Because it's like when you see this, wow, that's so cool. It is just every Pokemon is a new Pokemon.
It's dead.
Yeah, it sucks.
Chat was telling me that chat says that this Pokemon evolves at level 50. That is insane.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
That is crazy. Wait, Zeeps is going to learn Psybeam?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That's cool.
Get rid of Bind.
Yeah, I agree. Dumb move. Oh, that's
know what,
right.
though?
Gen 5 evolutions. We experienced
Those need to be
that.
retconned too.
In my Black
should be
White stream,
retconned.
I remember being like, why isn't anybody evolving?
Yeah. You're like a level 60 Volcar or whatever the baby is, Larvesta.
Mm-hmm.
I got a bone to pick with Red, actually.
With Red, the trainer?
The Super Chatter.
Oh, the Super Chatter. Okay, please.
R3D.
R3D?
He said I was cynical. Am I cynical?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Define it for me, because
No,
I feel like
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think what Red was saying was
I feel like I'm pretty optimistic. Antagonistic. I can be a little antagonistic. I can be a little contrarian sometimes. Sometimes it's for the podcast, just to show you behind the curtain. Sometimes I think we all, at least me and Lumi, play a character a little bit sometimes. Sometimes Lumi's like, Kalos is the best game in the world. Then I go, no, it's not. And then I get kind of like combative. And then afterwards I call him and I go, I hope you know that was just like we're just kidding. And he goes, yeah, of course. He's like, of course. I'm working on some stuff right now.
I think I would call myself a generous reader. If there is an opportunity to make an argument, a positive argument in favor of something, I will seek that argument out and I will try to make it. And
yeah,
I think that's my perspective going into like playing a game like this. And I think what Red was trying to say is that you already know a lot about how you feel about things.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is a little bit of like, I'll ask you something wide-eyed and you'll shake your head and you'll go, Jake, my sweet summer child, this is not going where you think it's going.
That's funny. I like the way you described that though, because there are some people in my life who, like, those are the best conversations.
Yeah.
When you're just kind of like, or actually, I felt like I get myself in trouble offline. Like, actually, I thought I was gonna get myself into more trouble when I started the podcast, because I like to just like, and I keep what I'm talking about to really just Pokemon to prevent that.
Sure.
But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like, you know what it was? So I was at the grocery store. I feel like I make I form opinions, even though if they don't even matter.
Okay.
Like I was at the grocery store earlier, and I'm walking down the aisle, and then I realized I actually feel like I very passionately disagree with the idea of purchasing whipped cream cheese, because not only are you paying for less cream cheese, but it's also, if I have to judge you a little bit, like, you're just lazy. Yes, it's more convenient, but you're lazy.
What is whipped cream cheese?
It's whipped. It's literally like fluffy cream cheese. I said it with an accent. It's fluffy cream cheese.
I gotta look this up. I've never heard
It's
of this
insane.
in my life.
So, okay, maybe I am a little bit, maybe that's cynical. I don't know.
Like the al creme of cream cheese?
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Whipped cream cheese.
Like, you know what? The character George Costanza, I love that he has, I like that he has a rule for literally everything that exists in life. Jerry says something and he goes, oh, there's a code. Of course. You never do that.
Right.
And then you go, what do you mean? You've thought about this?
Yeah.
Like, I actually like that. I like that you can, like, be deeply passionate about things that maybe don't matter. Right? I think I kind of respect that.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm associating that with, like, my deeply passionate opinions about Pokemon. Right? It's like none of that really matters.
Can I be honest with you? I looked up this whipped cream cheese thing.
Oh,
and
sure.
I have a problem with these people now too. This is. I feel like if you're getting whipped cream cheese, do you even want cream cheese? Do you know what cream cheese is?
Man.
Like,
you need
stop.
Thick. I want a thick layer, bro.
And I'm even gonna say it's maybe a step away from cultural appropriation.
Wow, dude.
I'm just putting it out there.
All right.
All right, I'm just saying there's a lot of, like, for example, let me take you down memory lane for a second. Growing up, you know, it was something that was in my house all the time that my mom would make, she would feed me and my brothers.
Cream cheese?
Avocados.
Wow.
Yes. Which I know that now that's not weird, but you and I are the same age. Avocados were not in vogue until we were like teenagers.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
We were having guacamole.
It was a specialty item.
Yes,
I don't think I even knew what it was.
Right. We were having guacamole in my house like you wouldn't believe. And then,
oh my god! Actually, wait. To add to this,
yeah.
yes, we had a neighbor. Oh my god, yeah. My whole family thought it was like magic that our I think they're from Argentina.
Okay.
And, yeah, they are. They're from Argentina, and they made this. It was it was like a thick, chunky guacamole.
Yeah.
And it was delicious, and it's how I've based every one of my guacamole recipes. Also, you just found a pseudo-legendary dragon.
Really?
Right here.
This goofus?
Yeah, this doofus. Anyways, yes, to add to your point, that was like mind melting. It was like the most unique thing in the world living in New Hampshire in 2010. But continue. Yeah.
So
I'm trying to like add to your point.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Avocados, I had them all the time. And then I turned into an adult. And you know what I see everywhere?
Yeah.
Goddamn avocado toast.
Yeah.
And these people, they took my sweet guac.
Yeah,
and
dude,
they're like,
thing that you had.
Let me have a watered down version of this. Put it on dumbass bread. And let's pretend we've discovered something.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
this is an
out of
elite
my
thing.
house.
Bro, that was a symbol of the relationship that you had with your mother. And now it's a commodity.
These
right?
Oh man.
No,
really
I get
grinds
that, man.
my gears.
I get that. I get that. And listen, I also recognize that like me having fun with these dramatic opinions that don't matter.
Yeah.
You know, I told Jake offline. I appreciate how Jake gets really passionate about things that do matter. Because honestly, sometimes I freeze up. I don't even know what to say. You know?
Sure. Me too.
But yeah.
All right. So I got to catch this guy, huh?
You got to get yeah.
I like his little hands.
So you don't know what this is?
What does he evolve into?
Salamence. The blue dragon. It crawls around. It's got a long tail. It's got big red wings.
I thought Salamence was just like a one-stager.
Yeah.
This evolves into Salamence?
This evolves into Salamence.
That must be a late level evolution.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Oh, yep.
Dude, I gotta do like just a reset on my computer.
Oh my god. Take your time. I'll hang out with chat.
I'm here. I'm here.
All right. What's Lamp say? Never change, Jake. Jake, you can't keep doing this. Oh, see, okay. PD Gaming says you're wrong. PD Gaming says it evolves into Shelgon. Oh, wait. Okay, I'm so sorry. I read too soon. Okay.
There it is. It's a good Pokemon. I don't know. So again, I played a lot of Hoenn, and this thing was like, this was the thing that you capture. You capture this, you train it up over the course of 100 hours of gameplay.
Okay.
You get the Salamence, and you got this like beast of a creature. It's a pseudo legendary. It's so good.
Oh, Lamp says it has a Mega.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
Oh, see, that's big. That's big.
The Mega's not until Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire.
Bro, stop.
Yeah. So
Stop.
you can't get it in this game.
That is so annoying.
Yeah. There's a lot of that. Yeah.
It's well-developed Neckmon.
Iron-like head can smash boulders into pieces. This thing is heavy head.
No, we got
this is heavy head.
No. This is thick neck. This is
false prophet.
Wow.
False king.
Oh my god.
Right? Something like that. Was there a king like? Is there like a false king? Joffrey. Some like Game of Thrones reference.
I'm thinking Claudius. Okay, because so in Hamlet, Hamlet's father, the king, is killed by his uncle, so that his uncle can marry Hamlet's mother and become the king.
Yeah. Wow, dude.
Yeah, I'm thinking Claudius.
I like that.
Okay.
Claudius.
I gotta tell you, now that I said that, I'm operating at about 50% certainty that the name was Claudius of that character I just described. So
What was it, Hamlet? Let me look at it. Hamlet.
yeah, sometimes I say stuff like this, and I am not sure, and I speak very confidently, and I'm like, maybe.
No, that's cool. King Claudius is a fictional character and the main antagonist of William Shakespeare's tragedy Hamlet. The brother of King Hamlet.
Okay.
Second husband to Gertrude.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Do you know, have I ever told you this? I have a certificate in, I'm a Shakespearean scholar.
Really?
Yes.
I'm not really surprised, but that's cool.
I've read them all.
Wow.
I've studied extensively. I was in a play called The Complete Works of Shakespeare Abridged, where it's 3 guys, and they do every one of Shakespeare's plays.
Wow, dude.
They run through them really. It's
How
like
many are there?
It's like a joke.
Okay.
And they also do the sonnets, which is pretty funny because he wrote like 300 sonnets.
The songs? Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're just short poems.
So do they actually go through all of them?
So yes and no.
Or they're it's like a medley?
Abridged versions. So like they do all of the histories as a football game, and they're like passing the crown to each other.
Sure.
They do Titus Andronicus as a cooking show.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. It's a good time.
It's interpretive.
Yeah, it's a good time.
So you are getting close to a town, but
where am I going, dude?
You're just like on this cliffside right now.
I want to go get. Oh man, I wish I could go get Claudius.
Yeah.
It's too
You'll
far.
get him
though.
soon.
Okay.
Just trust the game.
Yeah, you're right. Gotta trust the game.
I think you're going down.
I don't know. Should I go left or down? Oh, there's nothing left.
Yeah, go left.
All right, I'm going down. Get out of my way, grass.
Okay,
This
that was good. That was good.
This is like such a weird way to view the world. Wait, what is this?
It's top down, right?
Oh,
Okay, that was nice. Leaf stone.
never gonna use it.
What could you use that on? Yeah.
Dude, how many
Oddish,
Pokemon evolve with a leaf stone? 2.
Gloom, execute.
Why can't I? Wow, you can't
Nuzleaf.
diagonal.
That's the puzzle.
So weird. Okay.
I think also.
Oh, I see.
Who else evolves with a leaf stone? Oh, there's Pan Sage.
What the hell is Pan Sage?
The little monkey, the grass monkey.
That's
Weeping Bell, of course.
Okay, all right.
So maybe like 5 or 6 Pokemon.
Oh my God, I am in a town.
Yeah.
Hi there,
Hi
neighbor.
there. Oh yeah.
It's got to be Serena.
It has to be.
She always calls us. She neighbor zoned us.
Yeah. No, but I think it's actually like a little. I think she like has. That's her crush name.
No, I
That's her
agree.
nickname
It's a
for
defense
you.
mechanism. She's protecting herself from getting too close.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
neighbor.
No one else calls you neighbor.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
She's protecting herself. She's protecting Shauna.
I think she's.
I'm telling you
protecting
that
herself.
little story I told earlier. It's spot on. I'm telling you. You just go
a little
through
a little homophobic, but
no, stop it. First, we should go to the fossil lab and have them tell us about fossils. We might even learn something about those mysterious stones related to mega evolution.
you know what's funny? There's no No, that's not. You know what? I stand corrected. Never mind. I was gonna say there's no fossils that have mega evolution.
I would love
there
a
is
fossil Pokemon.
Yeah.
I would love that. Oh, Rock Smash. I'll take it.
You see what I'm saying? People just give you random stuff.
A lot.
You're like, okay, fine.
Yeah, sure.
I'd rather this than not, but
Right.
nothing feels important. Like, you know.
Yeah, it's
chosen.
funny. It's funny, I think, for me, especially since, like, other comparable RPGs would never do something like that.
Yeah.
So, it's like...
Yeah, you need Rock Smash. You go to the one main character in the town that you have to travel to that it specializes in smashing rocks.
Right.
And you go, oh, teach me the way.
Jake hates the Gen 6 fossils. Oh, no. I did do a fossil Pokemon tier list once.
Oh, you did?
Wait, so...
Yeah. Do you remember what they are?
I can get there. I can get there.
Okay.
Oh my god, I actually know because of one of the recent leaks. There was a funny comment about a T-Rex.
Yep.
So that's one of them, the T-Rex.
Yep.
And
did you ever watch The Land Before Time?
the long neck, the blue long neck. Okay.
Yeah.
What's that one's name?
Mora. And then it evolves
Mora?
into Amoras.
What is this, like my Irish ex-girlfriend? Mora.
No, it's Mora. Mora.
That's awful. That's awful.
Mora McCann.
Yeah, God, that is awful. Oh man. All right, who's off the team?
I kind of like that you're repping Kecleon.
Yeah, Kecleon's cool.
But is he forever? Is he a forever?
It's
Pokemon?
hard. It's hard to be forever.
I don't think he's a forever Pokemon.
It's hard to be forever. Let me look at him.
I would get rid of Krogunk as well. You like Heavy Head? I feel like he's developing a character with you.
I do enjoy Heavy Head quite a bit.
Yeah, then keep him. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Dry Skin reduces HP when it's hot.
What?
Water restores HP.
Ooh, water moves. He gets a little heal. That's nice.
Yeah. I think it's for rainy day. What's it called? Rain dance?
Rain. Yeah, sure.
I'm just making up moves. Rainy day.
Okay, and we gotta have this guy.
You don't need to have him because if you pick the T-Rex, that's a dragon type. And I feel like that's more fitting. I don't think you need this guy.
Well, now I want to go get. Now I want to go get Amora and name it Mara.
Mora McCann. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh man. I think I need this guy. I like his little hands.
I have an action figure of this guy, and it looks identical.
Kecleon's out.
That's another thing. Like I had action figures of these Pokemon when I only interacted with them as sprites, and I never. This is a core memory.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Seeing them for the first time in this game in 3D, and seeing that they match the model of the toy that I played with growing up, crazy, right?
Cool. Yeah.
Huge validation.
I could really use a clothing store.
There's got to be one around here.
I don't think so.
Just like hiking boots and like a new hat. Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the little clothing sign.
There is another town right after this.
Yeah,
as
it's like over there on the beach or something.
Yeah.
Oh, and I probably get to it by going through there. Okay, so let's go in the houses here first, and then we're probably not gonna play too much longer tonight.
Okay.
Right.
I can go for a little bit more.
Okay,
my wife said my wife said the movies.
Oh, okay, great. Never mind. Welcome to the hotel. Oh, I never do hotels in Pokemon games.
No hotels.
They're boring. They're always boring. They always let me down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like really, what is the function? Like
I have no idea.
Heal your Pokemon, but you have to pay for it. Like, why would I do that?
I'm
Like,
very particular about the speed of Pokemon. That's why I'm wondering if you have any Pokemon with a speed of 167 or greater with you.
Wow.
There's no way.
That's so high.
That seems insane.
That number must change every day.
Oh,
so
no.
Tomorrow, it'll be like 20.
Yeah,
Just come back tomorrow.
We're not even close.
167 is insane.
Come back tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
To Amara? God, the people here are just so horny about the stones.
Yeah.
They're doing that Pokemon thing.
This is where Steven Stone is from.
No. Steven Stone's from Emerald.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But it's the Stone Town.
Okay.
Ambret Aquarium.
Thanks for visiting our aquarium. Your interest...
Your interest... Oh, that's funny. I kind of like that. Say it.
Your interest means so much to us. The Pokemon on the far side of the glass, all they see every day is the strange faces of the humans who have come to see them.
I wonder if there's a guy in here that just like his whole role on the writing staff was to just like make puns. This is nice, but there are no Pokemon. Well, they're waiting for the Pokemon to come out.
Stop. How could they do this?
Talk to the kids.
I want to swim in the sea with the Pokemon. There are no Pokemon. How could they do this? I just saw a fish Pokemon hiding. They're all hiding behind the rocks.
That's that's lazy.
How could they not do this? The whole
They
point.
said we want to make Pokemon, but we don't want to make the models. 'cause
It's
we're
funny
running out
that
of time.
wait, this is hysterical because I was in my head, I was like, oh, obviously when they decided they were gonna make a 3D game, somebody in that room said, oh, and we could do like an aquarium and where you could actually see the models in the thing. And then I oh, it makes sense this is here. And then I get in and there are no models. There's only seaweed.
There's actually a pretty sick aquarium in the previous game in Black 2 White 2.
Okay.
It's actually like really impressive.
Wow, the game's queuing me up for a long route.
Yeah.
I want to fish. Yeah, give me the rod.
This feels good. He's an act. You can see that he's a fisherman.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
that.
yeah. We're at the aquarium. I'll allow it.
There's a giant golden Magikarp. That's cool.
A shiny Magikarp, you mean?
Yeah. You're starting to sound like me.
That's right.
Yeah,
right.
someone said earlier I need to like use an idiom that you don't know about.
Oh, okay. Those exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I use very many idioms.
Okay. There was a point when I was like learning English that I remember I just like looked up and read a bunch of idioms, and that was like an activity that I did. And I just like
that's cool. You try to figure out like where it comes from.
I like looked them up
means.
and stuff. So yeah.
I always think of my dad. My dad uses idioms.
Okay.
Just like old timey stuff that his mother probably said.
I thought this was going to be a trainer, but actually it's this lady saying, I dropped the fossil I was taking to the fossil lab in Brett-town. I'm really sorry, but could you wait a bit until I find it? Wow. We're being gated?
Just put a Snorlax there.
Yeah, exactly. Where does it want me to go?
Back to town. I guess that's where the fossils are.
No.
Yeah.
What? Oh, I'm on the move, baby.
This music's good though.
Oh my god.
Found
a pearl.
Nice.
Okay. Nothing
else? Did you ever end up eating that mushroom pot pie?
Oh yeah.
Dude, you said that and I was like, mushroom pot pie. And I thought about it more and I said, oh, it's gonna be creamy. Bro, I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah, it was good. Okay.
It wasn't vegan, it was just not chicken.
That's right.
Nice.
Wait, so what am I doing?
You have to go back to the town.
Why? I thought
There's the fossil lab.
Did I just miss it?
I think so. Down?
No, it's got to be up.
Oh,
I went in those.
No, it's down. It's down.
It's down?
It's down.
Is it this?
It's right there. Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, okay. My bad, chat. My bad.
Yeah, look at them all.
Hey, at least
look at that's the Dragonite skull that was that's
so
Team
stupid.
Plasma skull.
That makes me so mad.
Yeah.
It's like
it really is the same one.
Yeah, it feels like it's literally the same one. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, you must have come here because you like fossils. All right. If you have a Pokemon called
Genesect.
Thank you. With you, please let me know, all right? Genesect.
That's a mythical Pokemon.
Oh, so I'm not.
Oh, dude, I never thought about the word gene in Genesect. That's cool.
Wait for me.
Here it is.
What's happening?
Oh, you must be a young couple.
Welcome, future archaeologists. You were drawn here by the mystique of fossils, no doubt. My name is Serena, and this is Jacques. We're researching Mega Evolution, and we were wondering if you know anything about it. Oh, ho. So you're Professor Sycamore's students. I've heard about you. Mega Evolution, you say. I am sorry, but all I know is that it has something to do with mysterious stones. Still, since you're students of the professor, you must know about Pokemon fossils, correct?
No.
No.
Dude,
Absolutely.
It would be so much fun if the next stream I'm playing my game on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
That actually would be so cool.
Yeah.
Wow. I'll figure something out maybe for tomorrow or whatever
joy,
that might be.
This is the joy of the Soul Link. I now that I'm imagining.
Yeah, I think so. I'm thinking about it too. I'm like, I wouldn't be so passive. I could literally like be doing my own thing while you do your thing.
Yeah.
That's cool. We'll think about it. And it would be even easier in the future with like Legend ZA. We're both playing at the same time.
Oh, easy.
That might be chaotic.
Yeah.
But
right. Is there a game
we could like trade it or whatever?
Chat, is there a game that would be a good specific Soul Link game? Is there one
Probably
that
this.
for that would be like, oh, dude, look, what about Omega Ruby? What about one of those?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like it would be this game.
Really? Why do you think
like-
that? Because it's easy?
I might be biased. I think because when those were popular, it was in Generation 6. That's probably what I'm thinking about.
Okay.
Someone said Heart Gold, Soul Silver might be easy. But I know what all those Pokemon are. There's a lot of Pokemon to choose from in this game.
I gotta go to
I feel like our
Glittering
team-
Cave.
Yeah.
Where is that?
That's going to be south.
South.
Or maybe east.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. What's coming up?
Oh, are you going to search for fossils in Glittering Cave? You'll have to ride on a Rhyhorn to get there in that case. Riding Rhyhorn is so much fun. You can even pretend that you're the famous Rhyhorn racer, your mom.
Your mom.
Pokemon moves that come in direct. Wait.
There it is.
Wait.
Yeah, what?
I thought they didn't do the ride Pokemon until Sun and Moon.
They didn't do, like, Sun and Moon gave us what ride Pokemon actually could be. This is like a tech demo, as you'll see right now. The controls are awful.
Oh,
It's
this
bad.
is so dumb. Oh my god. You
It's
might
so
as
slow.
Oh, this is so stupid. Okay.
Yeah. Here, this is what you were talking about earlier, where it's like, here's the tool. Oh, it's like, here's the tool for the puzzle that we invented, and here it is, and you can already solve it.
Yeah, the thing we're on has no function outside of the puzzle it was made for.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
just like it's just silly. Like it might as well. Yeah, I don't know.
It's like, whoa, this is so cool. We can do this. Yeah.
All right, Hippo. Sorry, buddy.
But there are like unique Pokemon here.
Great.
Having Squirtle out is actually, that was a good move.
Hey,
Good. I like that.
I don't hate the Hippo.
The Hippo's good.
Yeah.
I used the Hippo. Yeah, when it debuted, it was on my team.
Oh, black and white,
In
diamond and
Pearl
pearl.
version I
Okay.
had, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And it was cool because I got the female version, which is like all black.
Mm.
The male version is like, I guess just tan.
Okay.
But mine felt special, like because I thought it was like shiny or whatever. It's so different.
You know who I really liked in Sword and Shield?
What?
The sand snake.
That's nice.
I
that you
love
have
that
an appreciation for it.
thing. It for some reason mine was nasty and it like carried me through that game.
I need to replay it and try out some new Pokemon. That
Yeah.
sounds nice.
It had
I never used it.
had a Gigantamax form.
It did have, yeah, that is true.
This is the dumbest thing. I can't believe this is.
It really is. You have to smash the rock, and then you have to turn sideways, and then you have to hop on it the right way.
Oh God, why did they? Oh, dude, you know what we should put in this game? Parallel parking.
That is. It's so bad.
It's.
Oh, great. All that for an X defense.
Oh, that's so lame.
An
Oh
item
my
you're
God.
not even going to use.
Oh man, that's so lame. Dear God.
Yeah.
All right, let me on. Let me
They're
on.
like, okay, well, it'll be a straight line. It'll be really
Oh,
easy.
God.
But they'll need something to do. Add an X defense.
Oh, this sucks. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, it's
Christ.
bad. It's bad.
Oh man.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, we're very familiar with this guy from Pokemon Black and White.
Yeah. It is cool. In this game, there are a lot of there's different terrains that you can traverse
Okay.
with different Pokemon, which is kind of nice.
Oh, I gotta go
So
get
right
the
here,
item.
I know you gotta
I'm
get
curious.
it. I think this one is actually better than the X defense. I always forget which one is the bad one.
They lured me into thinking the items are gonna be bad.
Yep.
Now let's see.
No, it's bad. I think there is a good one somewhere.
And now that'll make me get every bad item we encounter. Oh my God.
It's really bad. Like I'm powerless right now. I'm watching you do this.
It's not
and I'm
even
absolutely powerless.
it's not even like it's stupid on every level. It's visually stupid. It feels bad to play. It's not interesting. I don't know. Like,
And honestly, you know what? I think the terrain also doesn't help because I also feel like a rough terrain, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess you would need a Pokemon to ride over. Like, that would be more convenient. But also, my legs could do the trick.
Thank you. Yep.
Don't you feel like that? Like, even in Sun and Moon, where you had the Mudsdale, I'm still like, okay, what is it? Gravel? I can walk on gravel. You know?
I think more than anything else, I think what's annoying to me is that this game has spent its whole time talking to me about Rhyhorn races, and then you get on a Rhyhorn and it's slow as dirt.
And you're not racing.
You're slow. You're literally just moving like a snail.
Crazy. That's so true.
Like, how do you do that? I don't know. That's
That's bad, man. I didn't even think about that. That's bad.
It's real easy to get lost inside this here cave. Okay, then give me an escape rope. Oh, you jerk.
This cave's actually kind of cool. This cave is memorable.
Oh, can I go that way?
Don't do it. You might like it. You might like it, actually.
Really? Okay.
Let me think.
It's not
what's
just
your team right now?
A dumb item.
Whoa, what's your team? What's your team? Oh, there is an item. Fuck. I don't even think you can access. So that trainer over there has he's gonna offer a sky battle, which is a new type of battle gimmick where you can only use things that have the flying type or are levitating.
I'm out of here.
And you don't have any of those right now.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. We'll return.
But maybe that.
Whoa.
Yeah, this is a cool cave. It's pretty cool, man. And you'll see there. You'll see the shadow of a Pokemon very faintly before you'll walk into it, and then that'll be your cue to either turn around or keep walking. I think I can see one up ahead.
No way. Stop. Don't say that.
Walk. Take another step. Another.
A crystal.
There it is. Whoa. Here we go. What's it going to be? Machop. Pretty cool, man. I like that. Demigod Gaming. I didn't say it.
That's like the best. That's like the best thing this game's done so far.
You love Machop. Yeah, man.
Oh, yes.
No, yeah, you got the Machamp.
Yeah, he's out here
from the Pokemon Company. That's great.
Yep. Oh, I love this guy.
You gonna catch him?
I can't. It's a Gen 1. I use them every time. Everybody will get mad at me. I can't even evolve them.
Yeah, but you could. Yeah, that's true.
I can't evolve them. Can't trade.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I've used Machoke just as is. It's pretty good.
It's amazing. Listen, he's one of the greats.
He really is.
Cat, you can still catch it. Okay. You're right. Then we get the fun of giving it a name.
And you get the experience.
That's true. Okay.
Dude, Blue's getting up there in levels.
I know. He's like, brother, when are you gonna let me evolve? I'm like, Blue, you'll
know.
I
love just the French Blue.
No.
Bleh. Uh-oh, here we go.
No. Stay alive.
Have you gotten a critical capture before?
Not in this game.
Okay.
I know what conceptually I understand what that's what's going on there. Yeah. All right, come on, buddy.
Oh, they're saying you might need it for the next gym.
No.
Oh, no. Blue will be good for the next gym.
Okay, he's giving us another shot.
Here we go. I love that animation. Doesn't he look good?
Yeah, he looks really good. All right, come on, buddy. Get in the ball. I really should have bought some great balls at a Pokemon Center. I didn't think of it, honestly. Oh.
Well, you were kind of just on rails, these.
Yeah.
The routes that you were traversing were really just straight lines. They were just grass. You always had an exit plan. You could always just go back to Lumio City. This is the first time where you're really out there.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, the difficulty or the annoyance is really just annoyance of the Rhyhorn race. Actually, makes you being in this cave a little bit more because you feel more removed from society.
Yeah, definitely.
From the comforts of a Pokemon Center. So that's actually. I think you have to give it a point.
No, I agree. That is effective storytelling. I agree. You're off. You are literally off the beaten path. You are. Exactly. Yeah. No, that is.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I know
it's more dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool. Get in the ball, buddy. Get in the ball. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
But I'm still feeling, man. I'm still feeling like, what are we doing on this adventure?
Oh, I have no idea. Like
every story begins where it's like, you need to save this and fulfill your destiny. Which we got a little bit of the destiny with us being like rich kids or whatever. Like our mom's good at stuff.
the only real impetus the game has given us is that we are researching the stones. But like it's such a fake thing that I can't.
Yeah, because we already know what the stone is.
Whoa. It hefts a graveler repeatedly to strengthen its entire body.
I love that.
Every type of martial arts.
I love that.
It hefts a
cool.
graveler. That's crazy.
That's cool, man. Those dex entries are always nice to see the relationship, the environmental relationship.
Always love that, dude. When a Pokemon dex entry mentions another Pokemon, it's so exciting.
It makes them real.
Yeah.
You go, okay, these things are living, dude. These Pidgey are eating Caterpie.
So, all right.
So what's your go-to nickname for a Machop?
Oh, it's different every time.
Okay.
Different every time.
I think you need to give it like, I'll let you cook.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Because, I think a lot of the times people go to things that are all about, it's all about muscles, it's all about strength, it's all about being big, being bulky.
I was thinking knight. I was thinking a fencer maybe.
And I kind of like to lean into, I like to make like in my head canon, like a personality choice for this specific Machop,
This is one of one that you happen to capture in this cave.
Yeah.
Right. He joins. He has a preset of personality, history, right? Other relationships outside of you. He likes certain types of snacks.
Yes, definitely. And I'm thinking now specifically that we found this one training in a super dark cave. And I'm like, oh, dude, that to me is like.
He's like Gollum.
That's so. Okay, I think I got it.
Precious. What's a hobbitses? Noir. Yes, dude. These little Frenchy names, I love it.
Noir, dude.
Noir is good, man.
It's in the dark.
Noir
cave.
is good. It's clean. I like how short it is.
Mm-hmm.
Noir.
Funny as hell. Oh my god. All right.
It's good.
God. Funny. The team's like kind of weak.
Yeah.
Besides, I feel like Perot could just body everyone.
Yeah.
Is there like a?
You could have gone left there.
Yeah. I'm just picking what feels right. Oh.
Did that sneak up on you?
It did.
Okay.
Oh, another one.
Another one. So this one is totally. This one's like a goofball.
Yeah, this one's a dumbass.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I think we could
I kind of like that they put them in these caves. Are Machop usually in caves?
Yeah.
Okay.
They always have
that makes
like
sense. They are.
There's like some kind of relationship there with like the rock Pokemon, they're like mining, they're smashing rocks.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, I see this one.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's behind it though?
Dude, I don't know.
Oh,
a Rhyhorn. That's cool. That's cool.
Kind of nice.
Yeah, I'm into that.
I like that.
I'm into that. Yeah, definitely. That's cool.
And to get it this early in the game, I feel like that's a big deal.
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
You know what? This Pokemon needs to learn a Steel type move.
Desperately.
Because you would have a super effective attack right now on this Rhyhorn.
Yeah. Right now, I'm just tackling.
What is the first Steel type move you learn? I don't even know. Dude, you're +6 right now. That's insane. Oh, it can't do anything against you with a stomp.
All right, here we go. Oh.
Wow. Try Pursuit because it's neutral damage, I think.
All right.
Better.
I do not understand resistances. I need to go to the Pokemon training school because you saying that you're like, oh no, this will be neutral damage. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Like,
well, I just know. So normal is resisted by steel and rock.
Really?
I don't know. I'm saying it as if that like solves. Oh, it's a simple trick. Memorize it as what I'm telling you.
Is there a different? Okay.
And I just know dark type is not resisted by either of those types.
When you
I just said just as if you just need to memorize it.
When you use the word
That's
resist,
not
is that the same as like grass resists water?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Who's this?
Oh.
Little poopy head.
I think things are heating up.
Okay.
These are goofballs.
Well, what do we have here? A nosy little trainer has come poking around. Listen up, we're the fashionable team whose very name makes people tremble in fear. Team Flare! Team Flare's goal is to make it so we're the only ones who are happy.
Wow, dude. Oh my god.
Interesting. Interesting.
The thing that Pokemon people say, the thing that you talked about yesterday, I'm like, well, maybe it's right. Maybe it's.
I think this is
maybe
fascinating.
it's actually being very obvious that they're villains. Maybe it's not sympathetic to the bad guys at all.
We're the only ones who are happy.
Can have any fun.
Woo! We don't care one bit about what happens to other trainers or Pokemon.
Wow.
Yeah, you or you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get out of here, kid. Don't you know not to play with fire? Which I don't think fits here at all.
No.
Okay.
We're in a cave. Bro. I'll run home to my mama.
I actually never learned not to play with fire. Getting my fancy suit dirty isn't the stylish way to do things, but if you insist. This,
Here we go.
I gotta tell you, that messaging of like, we're stylish and we're selfish and we're gonna be happy. I think that they're like mixing metaphors or something. Like it's not effective at all. It just comes across as like gibberish.
Like it's like a parody of the popular kids at a school.
Yeah,
It like the way he's describing himself is how we would describe the popular kid. It's not from their own perspective.
It's funny, like Epic Randomness is like flare, fire. No, I'm aware. I get why he made that reference, but I just think it's kind of stupid to go flare as in flare, as in flare, as in flare, and then now the joke I'm making is fire.
Yeah.
Like I'm a little like that's not that yeah, I don't know. You can write a better line than that. You can, I don't know.
For sure.
Yeah.
Get the pun guy on this.
Get the pun guy.
Yeah,
on
the guy who wrote what did he say? I'm a museum happy to see you.
Yeah. Whatever.
That was a classic.
Yeah.
Whatever that was.
I can't believe
that's what I'm gonna say at the next party.
Yeah. Oh, Claudius is in. All right, buddy.
Dude, look at that big head.
All right.
I really like him. So my headcanon, actually, no, I think it's real.
Big
he
head
jumps. It's a little dragon that keeps banging its head against rocks, jumping off cliffs because it wants to fly.
Wow.
And then it develops a calloused skull.
Wow.
And then eventually, when it evolves, its whole body is that callus.
A Kalos skull.
Whoa! Wow, dude. That's insane.
Oh my god.
And then it eventually gets the wings and it flies. I love it.
Oh, Alucard, how could you?
Alucard. No, grass versus fire?
I don't think he's got it. I haven't seen a fire move yet.
Okay.
He just keeps roaring.
Oh! They're just loud, dude. They don't do any damage. They're just loud.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Mud slap.
Yeah.
No. You could taunt him too. You could taunt him.
Oh, so then he couldn't roar.
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous
He
about
can't roar. He can't howl, whatever that was.
I'm liking these accuracy lowering moves.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. All right. Heavy head. Ooh. You know why his head's so heavy? Because it's full of poison. And mud, I guess. Oh, he's done. He's done. Let's go, buddy.
Nice.
Okay, there's also PD gaming. It's on purpose. I understand the idea that you don't want to like legitimize a villain by making their ideology make sense, but like every good villain is defined by you see how they could believe what they believe. You see how somebody could like. That's why people like Black Panther, right? Because Killmonger, he's like kind of making some points.
Yeah,
it's like, oh man, I kind of get what's there's actually a ideological thing happening here. It's not just there's somebody who was born twirling a mustache evil, you know.
Yeah. I thought that movie, so I never saw that movie when it first came out, and I really, you know, when you don't watch something when the whole world loves it, you're like, this is stupid. And then I watched it and I was like, it was gripping. I was so excited the whole time. I think I was rooting for Killmonger. I was like,
oh yeah, no, Killmonger.
And then he won. I was freaking out.
Oh, dude.
Oh my god.
All right.
Nice.
He's done. All right, listen.
So are you feeling the thrust?
Not yet. We don't really know why. Like, we're not involved in the story yet.
Or this is
he was just there.
It's a clue.
What is this move?
Autonomize. I think that increases speed and attack. If you click the move, it'll tell you. If you click automize.
The user sheds part of its body to make itself lighter and raise its speed. Wow.
Okay, it's just speed. Sharply, though, is 2 stages.
Oh, that's cool.
I think at this stage, it doesn't really do much because, yeah, you have the Swords Dance, which sharply increases attack. That feels way more.
I'm always going to use that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's mad. Oh, he's on his knees. You may have beaten me, but when I lose, I go out in style. See?
That's good. That's good.
It's like he didn't just say, "Oh, you smothered my flame." Like,
I mean, that's actually pretty good too.
No, oh, gosh.
That was better than the first one.
Yeah. What's this? You're a pretty tough Pokemon trainer for a kid, but watch yourself. I'm not the only member of Team Flare.
Yeah.
Oh, he's just gonna stand.
Stars always burn up, or I don't know.
He's just standing there.
Yeah, he wouldn't run away.
All right. I think I have the TM for Rock Smash, so I'm going to I'm gonna actually put that on Heavy Head.
That might be good on what was it? Alucard?
Alucard?
Alucard, yeah.
You think so?
It's a fighting move, and you can delete it if you need to.
Heavy Head is a fighting type.
That's true. Yes.
Yeah.
That's good too.
I think it makes sense.
You can double up though, because they don't delete.
Oh, they don't delete?
No.
Good to know. I thought that was later. I'm getting rid of Astonish. I don't understand that move.
Yeah. Whatever Astonish does, if I have a Ghost type move and a Dark type move, or if I need to make the choice between the two, always go with Dark, because everything that Ghost does, Dark also does. Ghost is super effective against Psychic and Ghost, but Dark is super effective against Psychic and
Epic randomness in the chat is killing me. I know I understand the Team Flare thing. I get it. I just think that they're doing one joke, and I. Okay, I love this Onyx.
Yeah, it's really
This Onyx is cool.
It is.
This is cool. Oh god. Okay.
See, honestly, you should teach it a fighting move, because fighting is strong against some of the things that Steel is normally effective against.
Oh, really?
So that fighting move actually would come in hit. You might as well just get rid of Tackle.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
because you could attack.
You're right. It would be more beneficial. Okay.
I'm just doing the calculations with the typings.
Was this a situation in which I should have used pursuit?
Yeah, it's all right. I didn't say it. I know
I'm learning.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
My job isn't to correct you. I'm not like the manifestation of the chat. My role is to just
Yeah. No, I appreciate it. Yeah.
It's company, right?
Wow, that was a lot better. All right, I'm taking them out. I want them to get the XP.
Yeah.
Yeah. None of you guys are really good in this situation, so I just hate throwing Pierrot in there whenever it's like.
But because you have the EXP share on, Perot is like leveling up.
Yeah.
Undeservedly.
Yeah.
Not that he doesn't deserve it, but he hasn't done anything.
No,
and then what's happening is you're not even you don't get satisfaction out of using him.
Oh, not at all. Yeah, it sucks.
Which kind of right. That's not good.
I accidentally used Leech Seed. Please don't judge me. I meant to use my other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, now I'm getting that health back.
So you're enjoying this game. I'm actually surprised. Like, we did our first read, our close read, and you kept playing, and then we did another stream, and you kept playing after I left.
Yeah.
And so are you feeling like you want to go all the way? What is like really motivating you? What intrigues you about the story of this game? Because I don't know. I'm not even outside of the stream. Like, it's fun to stream with you.
Yeah.
But outside of the stream, I don't. Like, I'm like, I don't know. It hasn't hooked me.
Yeah. Okay. Great question. Thank you for asking. I think what it is mostly is that,
like, okay, just to give you some more time to think, as a content creator, I am interested to play it and to watch you and to do this because of the proximity to Legends EA.
Yeah.
Absolutely, that is there. But I don't know, just like I feel like I just did this 8 months ago, and I ended up putting down my game.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling the same way right now.
Okay.
And the last time I played it, I was watching Game of Thrones or whatever, like, while I played, and I feel like I haven't missed anything.
Okay. Yeah, so here's what I'm thinking.
Maybe I'm repeating myself, but...
No, over the course of the last year, I've picked up this game twice, and I didn't make it past... I never even touched the first gym, because I just kept...
Wow.
I just was like, this does not look right. This is boring. I don't know. It just... That lack of, like... It never made me want to come back to it. So I do think that, like, just like off the top, I think streaming it is doing some work for me. But I also think that I am at a point now where after the first stream, I think I got far enough in that I actually hit a point where now I have a genuine curiosity, not about the story, not about the Pokemon, none of this, not about the gym leaders, none of that
Lore
stuff. I just want to see what they do. I am so damn curious. Like, nothing makes sense right now.
Yeah.
And that fascinates me.
Okay, you have said that before. When things are interesting, or what do you say? When something is something, it's more interesting. When it's confusing?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But yeah,
I was about to quote you about something that you've never said.
Yeah, there's just something here that's like... I think that this is a weirder Pokemon game than I thought it was. And... I don't know. I
have this vague memory of like the later, like the post game areas, not the post game, but like Gym 7, Gym 8. I have a vague memory of that, and I am curious to kind of get to that point again, to almost revisit it out of a fulfillment of my nostalgia.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking about.
Mass Marco says 7 out of 10 games are more interesting.
Yeah,
that's probably what I said. Yeah, I mean, I think stuff that like appeals to specific people is more interesting than stuff that appeals to everybody. But yeah, it's funny. I think Ruthie's in the chat and says it's a fun one to dissect. Yeah, it's almost like Okay, here's something for you.
Yeah.
I think that when this game came out, the meta narrative, the narrative of it being the first 3D Pokemon game, of what that meant, of it pandering to Gen 1, of this and that and whatever. I think it was impossible to talk about this game without hitting all those talking points.
Yeah.
And now, removed from that context, I almost am finding the game more interesting. How, like, okay, putting all of that aside, now that we've had many 3D games, now that we've, you know, this is
which is funny, Jake, because we usually do the opposite. I feel like we're on here like, man, people hated this in the moment, but now if you take a look at it based on what we know, this, whatever it might be, is way more enjoyable without all this this toxic online discourse. So it's kind of the opposite.
Yeah, and it's funny. I think there's almost a degree of fun here in looking at the decisions made in this game and just trying to think, like, was this a decision made for the game or for the fact that okay, let me rephrase.
Or the fact that Black and White were the worst selling Pokemon games.
Yes, that's a part of it too. But also, I think what my brain is asking constantly, it's crazy, is
heavy head. Yeah.
Was this decision made for Kalos, or was it made for the first 3D Pokemon game?
Wow.
That's what I keep thinking about.
And then it's like, does Kalos really have an identity? That's what I'm thinking about. After hearing you say that.
Yep. It's because you can tell there's stuff infiltrating, and it's not about. It's
Kalos.
Yeah.
Which could be interesting to think now, or whenever we see Legends EA, how much of that is really going to be. Maybe that's their opportunity to be like, this is what we wanted the region to be.
Dude, I'm so curious about Legends EA.
Yeah, me too.
I don't get it. I do not get it.
What? Just like what the purpose of it is?
I don't understand who. Okay. Let's zoom out.
All right.
Let's zoom out.
Yeah. I think we're ending the stream soon, anyways.
Let me tell you something. This game really I've been saving this. I had a realization about this game and what it means for Legends EA, and it actually makes me more excited about Legends EA.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because I was in Lumio City, and I said no one on God's beautiful earth would run around in the city in this game and say we should make a whole game of this. No one.
You said that?
That's what I was thinking the whole time I was playing this game. So
but they literally did that. They're doing that.
And so then I asked myself why. And I think what I'm realizing is that I think they said, okay, we did Legends Arceus. We're going to make another game on Switch. It's got to be very obviously different from Legends Arceus, as opposed to being in this undeveloped wild in the past. We want to make a game in a city. And I think the decision to make a game in the city came first, and Kalos and Lumiose came second. I think they said city, and then said, what do we have? Why can we do this? And that's why it goes from Gen 4 to Gen 6. You know what, Jake? No, and and the thing that's in the back of my mind, right? Yeah.
Is the context of when Legends EA was announced, which is that everyone was expecting a Gen 5 remake because of some very prominent leaks. And what I'm thinking about is not that they were right, but that, like, where did that idea, where did that seed of a rumor start? And maybe, because what I'm thinking about is maybe the 2-3 most important cities in the Pokemon universe, maybe Celadon City, which is the Kanto City. You got Castelia City, which is the Gen 5, the New York City, and then you got Lumio City. And maybe those three were being floated around, right, as an idea as a fake guy, a false idea.
Yeah.
With that framing of like a game set in a city, because that is what it is. That's an idea beyond anything. I do think though that like I gotta find out where. I feel like I remember seeing some sort of sentiment that said like we want Lumio City to be like really special. Like it was like a big, either it was a bigger achievement or it was a desire for them to make it a big thing. And as we're seeing playing this game, the technology actually just wasn't there.
I gotta tell you though, I think at the time I think it maybe fulfilled what they wanted from it.
Sure. Yeah.
Maybe. So like there's a sentiment in the chat right now, they knew they didn't do X and Y justice. I completely disagree with this.
No, I think that's I think that's part of it.
I do not. You're telling me they think, okay, you're looking at black and white and you're looking at X and Y. Hey, Game Freak, which game are you prouder of? You think they're saying black and white?
Sure, from Game Freak's perspective.
I just think
because so that's black and white is the worst performing Pokemon game, and sales wise, and then X and Y sold very well.
And I think that this idea of they knew they didn't do X and Y justice, okay, maybe, but that's not why Legends ZA is getting made. It's not, oh, you know what, that game, we didn't do that thing justice, so 11 years later, let's announce a game that takes place. That's ridiculous. That's fanfic.
I can see the name Legend ZA being a reference and being the spiritual Pokemon Z version. That makes sense to me.
Oh.
But that's not the creation of the game.
Yeah.
What you're saying is they needed this, they needed that. It ends up being in Kalos.
Yeah.
And then they go, let's call it ZA, so it's kind of right. It fits right in. Pokemon X, Y, ZA.
From what I've seen of Lumio City, I think Legends ZA, they make a whole game. They make a whole game, and then they use stuff from Pokemon X and Y as like set dressing. They use some characters. They use some. I think they just wanted to make a game in a city, and I don't think this has anything to do with X and Y retribution. I don't think this has anything to do with wanting to follow up on threads from X and Y. I don't think that has anything they wanted to make a game in a city. And now they need to fill that city with stuff. Do you go back to X and Y? Do you see what you can probably. Yeah. But I think the main stuff in this game is going to be invented from the ground up, because the fact is Lumio City has nothing to build on.
Yeah.
It's got
a fro haircut spot.
Lumio City is just a different perspective on there is nothing in Lumio City that is new or different in a meaningful way other than
it's a tech demo.
That's it.
Yeah, it's a display of a specific type of visual style.
What does Lumios City do that the main city in Scarlet and Violet does not?
I actually am starting to feel like I think I'm too ignorant for this conversation. I think we should have someone who like loves like Kalos, or at least knows it. Truthfully, I'm actually getting a little insecure. Yeah. I'm actually it has an Eiffel Tower.
That's true.
Let me pull up the Cerebi page
of
Lumio City.
Oh, okay. Oh, lovely.
There's gonna be a list of features, and we can actually take a look.
Yeah, I think every feature you're gonna find in that list is going to be you walk into a house and you do something. I don't think it's
like at the moment.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything like, oh, you could not have done this before. You get
gifted the Kanto Pokemon.
Yeah, but that's just I guess.
No, I know that's to your point. Yeah, to your point.
Right.
Yeah, you get some significant items on here later on. Yeah, man, I'm with you. I'm not seeing anything.
It's not. I don't know. I think
you know what it might be though. I think the thing that is kind of special, and you can switch the screens back.
Yeah, I actually want to show that this is kind of interesting.
Ooh, a double battle.
Yeah, with Serena. So look there. I've got my.
Look at you guys are bonding right now,
dude.
You guys are all bonding.
They're the same level even.
Wow. Orange bonding. Crazy.
Mine's asleep.
Well, it's smooth brain.
I got wake up smooth brain.
Yeah.
Oh God, I know he won't wake up.
You know what I think is special, and I think you're right. I think they probably were like, there's so much, like, cities are important.
Yeah.
Cities showcase a lot of different things in a really close quarters, right? And if I'm looking at Lumio City, that's true. What does Lumio City do that these other places don't do? I think, just thinking about this out loud.
No, please.
So the Castelia City does have those separate like corridors that you can go to, right?
Yeah.
Like you have this main area by the water, by the port, and then you go down the different alleyways, and then you shoot out the back end. And Lumio City is just a giant circle, and there are all of those different areas. They all have different names. And then what are the other big cities? There's the big city in, was it Mesagosa, or what's the big city in Scarlet and Violet, whatever it's called? It's just one big open place.
Yeah.
I do feel like Lumio City has a little bit more character than if it's even called Mesagosa.
Yeah.
And that might just be a fault to Scarlet and Violet. You know what? It's a really good
you can't
city.
go indoors in Scarlet and Violet.
No, you can't. A good city is in Sword and Shield. It's what is it? Winden? What's that first big city?
Yeah, I think so.
Sword and Shield. I think that's a really good city.
I just think sometimes in Pokemon, because there is so much outside media and so many like other, that you can really like convince yourself that there's a lot more to something in the game than there actually is. And I'm just like, as somebody here who interrogates the text, I look at what is actually there and I go, this is actually nothing. It is a trick. It is a placebo. There is the only thing that is different.
We're creating the medium. It's
just a circle. And the last game did a circle.
Dude, you're right.
All right.
And was that the first? Oh, we got a super chat.
I know. Okay. Really quick. Let's see. R3D. Red is back. Supporting the stream. Still with us.
Thank you, Red.
Still with us. You'll love to see it. Thank you, Red. You're holding us up. The cities were wholly underwhelming, but being in a city for the whole game allows for a game more full of small moments and side missions that overlap. Think all of the moments in Red Dead, GTA, etc. This is what I'm saying. They want to make a game that has content in the city.
Yeah.
That makes the city meaningful. Because it's not meaningful here. And I think that means it's a lot more original than I think people give it credit for when they talk about Legends ZA, and they study the Bulbapedia page for Pokemon X and Y, and they go, this is what's gonna happen in ZA. This is what's gonna happen in ZA. I go, guys, they're gonna make a game. They're gonna,
Dude, you're so right. And I do think about this, but then I always forget because it is fun to speculate, and that's literally what I do online.
Yeah.
But you're right. Whatever the next game is that gets announced after Legends ZA, there's going to be all those same Twitter threads making all the different connections.
Yeah.
And none of it's going to come true.
No.
But
literally, dude.
Jake, yeah. I think I do got to bounce, Jake.
No, totally. Do you want to, I think I'm right there grabbing these fossils and then we wrap it up. I think I'm there.
Are you grabbing them right there? Yeah,
I think they're here. I think we just beat those guys. I think it's over. Okay. We can grab the fossil, then we're done.
Nice.
We got the escape rope to get us out. All right, then we'll wrap it up. That'll be a good stopping point. Serena runs alongside.
She wants to be.
Yep.
She's like, let's make a memory.
Did you? Why hello, here to look for fossils as well. I kind of like this. The game I think is maybe. Oh, he's being weird. What's that? A Pokemon?
Team Flatter.
Oh, he has no idea who they are. Interesting.
He was like questioning it. I
kind of like this idea of having a friend from your group experience this iconic Pokemon thing, getting a fossil with you.
Yeah.
Do you want the jaw or the sail? Okay, so the jaw is clearly the T-Rex. So I'm going for the sail.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, do it.
It shines with all the colors of the rainbow. Yes. You can have the jaw, Serena. Thank you. All right. Cool. I'll take this one.
Awesome.
I'll restore your fossils and turn them back into Pokemon at the Fossil Lab. That's how we'll start next time.
Yeah, man. Well, you have to traverse all the way back.
No, he gave me. I got the escape rope.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we went looking for the assistant. We found that group. I guess I should train more. In that case, I bet. Okay, next gym. Finally. So we'll finally see another gym soon.
Let's go.
Awesome. All right. Well, Dusty, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. It's good to see everyone in the chat.
This was what a lovely way to spend a Sunday evening. I hope you don't have those Sunday scaries, Dusty.
Honestly, I don't.
That's awesome.
I used to have a big thing on Monday, and it's no longer part of my schedule.
Wow.
And I kind of love it.
Lovely.
I can wake up, have coffee, look into the daylight in the morning.
Yeah.
They say that's good for you rather than looking at your phone.
I have a sun lamp for that purpose.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Yeah, we might even get some Switch 2 news.
Look, that's true. We are
Dude,
officially.
I'm looking forward to it.
We're officially on Switch 2 News Watch.
Yeah.
The next like 48 hours, I would say.
Dude, yeah, absolutely. And we'll be streaming on Hidden Power.
Yeah.
If that's the case.
Same here as well.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. I hope your Mondays go well tomorrow. Good luck. Remember to tuck yourself into bed, get a glass of little warm milk before you hit the hay, and have some sweet, sweet dreams. Thank you so much for watching with us. We will continue this up soon. Goodbye and good night.
See ya.